Good evening, everyone.
Hallelujah.
Hi, Johnny. Hi, Richard. Hi,
Don't
Amjad.
forget to pin the pin.
Give me a chance. I'm only 55 seconds in.
I'm just reminding you because you're always windy. That I never remind you.
55 seconds in, and he's already flapping his gums.
Come on, man, it's been already up there if it were me.
Yeah, right.
Good on, mate. Good play. No.
Can't get the stuff nowadays.
Right.
How's your work experience gone down, Amjad? Hope it's not too tiring. It'll all be gone on Friday. Hopefully. Well, there's been no activity, regarding Windows today. So, obviously it hasn't been weather for it. So, looks like probably Tuesday it is. So, we can wait around that. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's carrying him famous.
What they say? What are you doing, Nicky? That recipe for?
That sheep dip. Take it, you're having a shower then. Yeah. Ooh.
That coat for piss?
What?
Oh shit.
Probably a shower. What did it say, Amjad? Because I know I liked it, but I didn't see any comments, so it must have been after I liked it.
I've got no comments to the BBC. Haven't we all done it?
But yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to know what they said, Amjad. Do they use that same seasoning or? It says I'm not parking a sweaty bum on my new chair. Oh, okay. But yeah, I take it then you've got it erected. You've got it erected then, Richard. Oh, did you get Tracy one then as well, Johnny? Because Tracy says she was going to come with you. And she were on about. I said yes. And I said you got it erected then.
3 chairs.
Oh dear.
I bet I got one with this is screw.
Yeah. You don't need a chair to know that you've got a screw loose. Ooh, you got Keener a purple waiting room chair. Yeah, I don't need a chair to tell him he's got a screw loose, Johnny. We already know that. How come you're doing 3 on trot then, Amjad? I thought you were only doing it once a week. But I mean, me and Chris were having this conversation earlier on, and they were moaning about weather. And I says to him, well, haven't you noticed when it's a crap day, it puts you on a downer. You know what I mean? It makes you feel down in dumps when weather outside is, you know what I mean? When it's, damp, dismal and raining but you know what I mean? You can't do anything other than indoors, if you know what I mean. We know what Rich has been doing. Probably come up and tell us about it. So, but yeah. So yeah. Hey.
Hi. My cat
Hiya.
How you doing? I've got a new cat, you know.
I know. I've been waiting to hear from you to know what its name is.
She's called Brandy. She's
Hello.
hiding
Oh,
out there.
Brandy. Oh.
She's a Siberian, so she's got really she's like a fluff ball on legs. Let's see if I've got a better picture of her. She's
But yes, it says Johnny told. Oh, isn't she gorgeous?
I love her. She's so cute.
And you know, I've been waiting for weeks now to know what her name is.
I've only had her a week.
I'm going to say it. Well, last week when Johnny says, "Oh, Laura's got a new cat," and I said,
"Trying to steal my chicken wings."
Hi,
so
Bria. How are you?
Hello,
Johnny said, "Made you wait a week."
Yeah. Oh, she's so gorgeous. So she's still not fully like decompressed, so she still runs away from me a bit, but she's coming out more and more now.
Yeah, I mean, when we had our Tucker, I mean, he was about a year old when we had him. He was behind his sofa for nearly 2 weeks.
Yeah, she's
Won't
taking
come
her
out.
time.
And you sort of, I had to devise this plan to make him come out. Anyway, so, you know, put him some meat down, some like treat biscuits, yeah, yes, similar sort of thing to them. And I'd come down next morning and he'd eaten them. So I thought, so he's food orientated.
Yeah, she is.
If that's, you know, going to be the case, then that's what I'm going to work with. So following morning, when I put him his meat and everything down, I bought it a bit further out because I at first I put it like completely behind the sofa.
Yeah.
And then I checked see if he'd eaten it. So I started moving it a bit closer to opening where its sofa is.
Hi, Bria. Hi, Pixie.
So when it got to take, and I put it here, sort of art.
Yeah.
So I managed to get him out that way. And once I seen him come out, I shaped biscuits, and I put a trail from where he were to sort of middle at floor. And rest history after that, you know what I mean?
I can't get rid of him.
But yeah, that's how we got him out from behind this sofa.
She's coming out. She's been coming out like more and more each day. She started to play now a bit. She's been eating and using the litter tray straight away. She's brilliant. She's only 8 months old and she's huge.
Oh, bless her. I was just about to say, how old is she?
Yeah, 8 months. She was 7.5 months when I got her, so 8 months now. And I seen the mum. I'm in contact with the woman who used to have her, and she's loving it. She's loving her progress. She's got a little princess castle thing going on here. Look, puzzle toys and like, everything. She's spoiled. She's loving it.
But that's it. Some as I say, I took her. I thought because he originally come from a house with 16 cats.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
So we were at Cats Protection, I think we adopted him from. And she says they'd been on a case for quite a while now because none of the cats were neutered or you know, yeah. So they were breeding like one or interbreeding like one. So the Cats Protection had got involved and they says, well, we can't do anything for you if you're refusing to have them done. You know, what do you expect us to do? You know, we probably take like, I don't know, about half a dozen cats off you, and when we come and visit again, you might have half a dozen more.
Yeah.
Anyway, it transpires she was moving somewhere else, and they would only allow her 2 cats. So she got in touch with PDSA, and she says, "Well, look, I'm moving, and the place I'm moving to will only allow me to have 2 cats. So PDSA, Cats Protection, more or less said to her, well, you know, how do you want us to help her? She says, well, would you take, you know, I'll choose the 2 cats that I want, and can you take rest? So basically, she said, this woman from Cats Protection, yeah, on one condition, you have them both done, the 2 cats that you're left with. So that's what she agreed with them, but she'd got to have them done before they'd even come in and take, you know, it's all right saying that she was going to get them done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So basically, she'd got to get her cats done before they'd even entertain coming into house and taking cats away, and took her with one of them.
Ooh.
So you imagine, in fact, having to fight for every morsel of food that he were getting. And when we first had him, he was very food orientated.
Well,
Very.
I'm trying to imagine fucking smell. I wonder what else.
Oh God, I know. 16
Well, no. So basically, when we got him, it were scared. It was behind the sofa, but it were very food orientated.
Yeah.
So it didn't make him aggressive, but you could see he were very food orientated.
Yeah, because probably never had it to himself.
Yeah. So sort of Chris said to him, you know, I mean, Chris, you know, animal whisperer. He says, look, Tucker, he says, fight for your food anymore. He says, you'll.
Look at my buddy, he still hides food after about 6 years.
Anyway, and he's all right now. He's not
He's
very.
got shit buddy's bed every morning because he leaves food underneath it.
He likes his food, don't get me wrong, but he ain't sort of, you know, oh, this is mine, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we've sort of got that out of him. And once he realised that, yeah, you know, we weren't... Dad has spoke. But yeah, once you sort of get it, you know, drilled into him that, yeah, you know, because he used to eat his and then he used to eat, because we got Benny and Lucy then. And, you know, that's yours, Tucker. That's Benny's, that's Lucy's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it'll treat his own. And then, you know, like, you know, I don't know when I'm going to eat again kind of thing. But he is a nut now.
She still cries for her mum. I mean, she was living with the mum, her mum, and the woman that obviously owned the mum for the whole 7-8 months of her life so far. So she hears a cat on, if I'm watching something on YouTube and she hears a cat, she'll come in here and meow looking for that cat.
Oh, bless.
It's looking heartbreaking. a bit more now, but it's horrible. Poor little thing.
But that's it. Once they get to know that you're don't mean them any harm,
yeah,
then she'll come out of her shell a bit more. She's
been coming up to me, and like yesterday was the first day she jumped on the sofa with me, and I was nearly in tears. I was like, oh. So cool.
But it's true what they say about, you know, the phrase slowly catch a monkey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is very true.
Mm-hmm.
When mine does that, say, get down, smelly ass.
Oh dear.
I'm going to go over this morning with paperwork. Right.
But yeah, it is sort of very time consuming, you know, bringing them out of the shell. But it's
worth it though.
Yeah,
so worth it.
Very, very worth it. You know, when, you know.
I got a smile on my face again since Snoop.
But it's
Mister's out of his shell and fucking running amok.
Running amok.
He's a full-on shithead. I swear to God, he's a shithead.
He's a full-on shithead.
Oh yeah, it fits right in. It's a dickhead. I told him.
Oh, pardon me. Yeah, I could understand where you're coming from because it's hard to lose. It's hard to lose a pet.
Come on,
And it's like when our Benny passed away. I mean, Johnny knows it were
I think I might
heartbreaking.
have to be making that decision with Buddy soon. He's just walking in.
I was absolutely heartbroken, you know.
Nah, you can't really see it.
Just about there.
She's headbutting me and coming up to me, which is I'm leaving her to do. But I need to get her really used to me quite quickly because she's a Siberian with long fur. I need to start grooming her. So I've been like showing her the grooming brush and getting her used to the smell of it and stuff.
But you see, we are Benny. It were the circumstances in which he died. It's come on patio, Laura. And Chris saw him, and he was saying, "There's something up with our Benny." He says, "It looks like he can't get his breath." He says, and he's like foaming at mouth and everything. So Chris goes out, scoops him up, brings him over to me, and Chris won't phone to PDSA, and he says, "Well, we'll make sure reception knows you come in, blah, 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 come straight through, blah, blah, blah." Didn't even get him in cat carrier and he were dead.
Oh.
He got like a blue tongue and it got like all this stuff coming. We reckon he were poisoned.
If he got stuff coming out of his, like foam, then it sounds like it.
Yeah. And the thing is, we had him sort of from about 8-9 weeks.
Mm.
And you see, this is the sentiment. He come in my arms and he died in my arms and all. So, yeah, you know what I mean? And he were predominantly my cat. And that's why it hit me so hard.
Yeah.
Because of the circumstances in which he died. You know what I mean? It was heartbreaking.
Hey, Chris, that's your chair.
Johnny's showing you your chair.
Oh,
Ooh.
It died in my arms as well. He put
all
his paw
three
out.
different adjusters on it.
As if to say
Hey, mate. Johnny's showing you his chair.
Is it Price?
Oh, look at that. Bang it.
Bang
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Banging.
Painting
It's
red.
in workshop anyway.
It says I'm painting it red.
Grace's is one that manages office chairs. It's right, big grey one. It's nice, like a grey silver colour.
It's
I'm
new.
sat on a footstool.
And then Keena saw purple reception chairs. She went, "Can I have one of them?"
It's
They're all free. Robert. They're all free.
it's new chair day today because Richard's got his erected.
Oh, I'm trying this one. You know what I mean? On the way home, this fancy blind popped up.
Yeah, dirty
I know
mind.
got it. Oh,
Did you check what's it, Majig? The trailer.
Richard, can I see your erection?
no, I was chucking it down this morning.
I think he's in shower. Well,
Oh.
he ordered a new one off for Amazon and had it delivered to it yesterday. Right. So I says to him, I says, "Well, why don't you kill two birds with one stone and ask lads at work to help you?" Bria says, "I don't need to know." I says, "Why don't you get lads at work to put it together for you?"
Yeah.
Anyway, he says we didn't get it done, so we've got to work out a way how to get it up 48 steps.
Cool, just so cute. Yeah.
So yeah, obviously, he's got his chair erected. All you dirty-minded people thinking it's something else.
Do you know, ever since I hit my 40s, I've been extremely dirty-minded. I don't know what's...
I found Tracy's. It's there, look. That's Tracy's one.
Oh, that was
Oh,
very posh.
Big fucking price on that one.
how much?
Oh, nice.
239.
Wow.
It's really nice.
Favoritism
Really
is
nice.
like Tracy manager's chair.
There's only one left.
I'm only
There's
joking.
only one left of them.
It's a nice one.
I was looking through pictures yesterday. Keena was sat next to me. She went, "Oh, can I have one of them little purple ones?" I says, "Love their waiting room chairs." She went, "I want one."
Aw.
So she's got, it's downstairs. She's got her own little purple. She had her feet up on the laptop earlier.
Bless her.
Nice chair, actually. Don't know where I'm putting it, but
I'm sat on a footstool. A footstool with Snoop's blanket on it.
Should have said they were all free. I'd have grabbed you another chair.
Bria says she can't help it. She blames her family. I'm saying nothing. I mean, while I was talking about erections, I was talking about, erecting a chair.
Yeah, it wasn't Jeanette with the dirty mind. It might have been my fault. I automatically thought erection. You know.
I mean,
I've
this
had
is
a
the
partner for
thing.
2
What do
years,
you call it when you're
Yeah.
putting a chair together? You know what I mean? You're
build.
erecting a chair.
You build it.
Just putting it together.
You build it. I'm like the naughty girl.
You rub it and it goes.
Calm down. Oh, no.
Hey, oh,
I'm down here going, you're a mummy now. Stop it.
according to Richard, it vibrates.
Oh no.
You ever get something in your eye or a genie?
So if he sits there tonight going like this, you know what I mean? He's got it on vibrate.
Richard, can I borrow your chair? Can I borrow your chair, please, Richard?
Paul Bugger's just been sat on a couple of pillows on top of a.
I'm sat on a
normal chair.
footstool.
I know, I should have got you. They're all three, okay. I've seen you fall off that before.
I've fallen off loads of times. I've got drunk and fallen. Luckily, I'm wearing
It's a good
trousers
job
now.
Richard went sitting on that on Sunday night.
Yeah.
Was he drunk?
Yeah.
Rat-arsed.
We're trying different flavoured.
He's recommended this gin from Lidl. So we'd been out and bought a big bottle, but also he'd recommended these mixes. And there were Morello cherry, I forget what other one, lime and something or other, and then like passion fruit.
So you had two or three of each to try it out.
He'd been sampling different mixes before we went on Struggle Street on Sunday night.
It was a bit trolling.
Bit. It was dead funny. It was dead funny, Laura.
I don't think I've ever seen Richard wasted. That would have been hilarious.
I honestly, Laura, I've known him for 7 years, and I have never ever seen him like that, ever. Anyway, he'll try to eat this spaghetti carbonara or whatever it is, and it's in this white sauce.
Carbonara, probably, yeah.
So yeah, he were eating it, and then he went, and he was getting it all round.
Oh, no.
Hazy was saying, "No, he's got jizz round his mouth."
Oh,
it was so
okay.
funny.
That answers a few questions.
Yeah. Anyway, so he says when he got up on Monday morning, he says, chicken shit as he called it.
It sounds like it, Bria.
Chicken shit. He said this white stuff were like chicken shit. So anyway, on Monday night when he come up, he says, I woke up next morning, he says, I got all this white crusty stuff in my beard. and he says he hadn't noticed, but when he came home from work, it were all over his desk and all. He says, where's all this white stuff come off from off my desk? Oh, it was so funny. So funny. But yeah, Bria were there to witness it. Well, I nearly pissed my pants, me. I have never laughed so much in my whole life. And Chris was sat here and he weren't sort of, you know, taking part. And even he were pissing his head and we're laughing. I'm never going to let him live that one down.
No, now it's all between you and mine.
He calls it devil drink now.
Right, Richard? How's it? Is it a bit crusty, mate?
Yeah. He called it, because he says, when he come on, he says, oh, I've settled on you know, my favourite mixer. He says it's that. Bria says she threw her a rib laughing. Oh, it were dead funny.
I can see you without squinting now, Bria. I can
But
see everything.
yeah. But you see, he explained to us on Monday that about 7 o'clock, he took some of these Nurofen tablets because he's got a bit of a dodgy, you know, hip. And then he'd started on gin. So that might have been a lethal combination.
The last time I've done gin, I did a bottle of Unicorn Tears, and it's like this sparkling.
Hello, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Johnny was there, and it nearly killed me the next day. Hi, Gary.
He says hello to
World's
your
in a
face.
pink colour with glitter in, you know.
Someone's been stalking my TikTok, hasn't they, Gary?
I'm not having this, Gary, saying hello to Laura Face.
That's still ain't gone back on yet.
I think he likes my TikToks.
But that's showing favouritism, that is, Gary.
Yeah, that's
I'm
actually
sure
rude
we've
when you
got
come
one,
into
Chris.
someone's
Would you like to say hello to you?
hello to them first. No, goodbye, Gary. I will call you out on TikTok, Gary.
It's all right. It's a relatively new T-shirt, and I can't get it to sit right. Oh dear.
Some of the, which gear? The clothes or the underwear? TikTok. I like to push TikTok's limits. I'm surprised I'm not banned.
I did.
That's one thing I don't do. I don't do TikTok.
Lots of people don't. It's just so funny. It just keeps me busy during the day. It's funny. And it's really quick.
Chris does it. Callum does it, but no, I'm.
No,
Always
loads of
heel
people
up.
don't do it.
Hey up.
Look at him, his chair.
I've been hearing about you, Richard.
Nice chair.
Yeah, we're a bit worse for wear on Sunday. God, I like I've been chucked Ribena all over myself. I've just got out of the shower.
Oh, dear.
What a palaver that
We're
was.
talking about crusty bits in your beard.
Yeah, I was going to say you shouldn't have any more.
You
now,
couldn't think where they come from, all these crusty bits in your beard.
Finally sat in comfort, Richard.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Oh, it's brilliant, this chair. What a palaver I just had then. You know, I say I've always got a plan if there's a fire. Well, I'm in the shower and flipping alarm went off and I'm in the shower. I haven't got a plan for this.
Well, I'm going to say that fucked your idea up then, didn't it?
That buggered me plan up. I thought, if I'm in the shower.
He's always got a plan because he's always got his phone, his car keys, and his wallet on his bedside cabinet.
So if there's a fire,
He'd have his car, his keys, and his cock.
And my glasses.
So he hadn't, he hadn't got a plan B for being in shower when it goes.
Yeah, but it were me that set it off with steam at shower.
Oh.
I don't know. I could hear this beep, beep, beep.
Richard, have you seen my pussy?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't she gorgeous?
Yeah.
She's kind of what I did on that picture, but it's a big fluffy thing. She's so cute.
That could be took another way, Laura. If you've seen me.
I know, that's why I showed the picture immediately because I knew exactly what I was saying.
I says Richard's erect. Is.
I want to see your erection, Richard. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sat on it. I mean, I'm sat on the. I couldn't sit on my own erection, but I'm sat on the chair I erected. You should have seen me earlier on grabbing it
your
up.
erection.
I bet it was easier to do it than trying to get it up in the box.
Oh, God. I tied a
Johnny.
I put shrink wrap around it and dragged it up. I look like an Egyptian dragging a stone up to the pyramid.
Richard comes with 48 steps to paradise.
It's better than sort of throwing it on your shoulder and pulling your back out.
It was too heavy. Because the box was a metre square. So you couldn't pick it up. It was just too much to pick up. It was a metre cube, you know what I mean? And it was 18 kilograms. Which, if it had been in a small package, you could pop on your shoulder, no problem. But
It's got 48 step challenge, Laura, because he has to go up some stairs, along a landing, up some more, along a landing, and up some more steps.
I'm on the ground floor. Fuck that.
Yeah.
And no lift.
It's got its pluses and minuses.
He ain't got a lift either.
No.
Got a lifted car park.
When he bought his washing machine, he got them to bring it up and plumb it in while he was there.
Yeah, I did reward them handsomely though. I give them 50 quid between them, so they did all right.
Well, it was worth it, upping it all up them stairs.
I should get him an appointment for a hernia operation.
It is officially the penthouse, this flat, even though I call it a loft. But it is.
I live in the basement. It's not actually the basement, it's the ground floor, but I call it the basement. There's no windows in the front room.
But
I've got a window at garden.
you know, that's sort of what you have to you know, figure into equation is it's got all them steps to go up and there's no lift.
I just look upon it as being a bit of a workout, you know what I mean?
For a slice of toast. I'd have made you a
Normally I
big
have a rucksack. When I've got shopping, I put a rucksack on.
Yeah.
Because they all say it where they say, hey, up, fucking Dora's here.
Dora the Explorer. What you say? It's all right for you. You ain't got to ump it all up them stairs.
They say, when I've got my rucksack on when I leave work, they say, hey, up, Dora's going shopping.
Oh dear.
Bloody hell.
I'm the map. Oh, I'm not starting on all that. You know, I have to listen to all that shit. You know?
What about that pain in the ass that lived under the bridge
I'm
called?
getting my brain melted by fucking cocoa melon at the moment. I feel like a fucking
cocoa melon. Oh dear, yeah.
Oh my god. If I hear wheels on the fucking bus, if I hear wheels on the bus in any other way, I'm gonna scream. I've heard it, but like a fucking robot, Spanish, Italian, fucking Chinese.
Yeah, when mine were kids, they used to actually have that plastic bus, and you press buttons on it, and it played bloody song.
I had a Teletubby shit back then.
Yeah.
Let's get me a haircut this weekend.
What's the story in fucking Balamory?
Callum used to love that, Balamory.
It's like that in real life as well. All houses, different colours.
Yeah, where they filmed it. Yeah,
Tobermory, isn't it? The place is called Tobermory. Yeah.
Now it's Peppa Pig again. Fucking Mr. Tumble and.
It's like that in Blackpool. There's a big street of houses, all different colours, like further up from me, actually.
Right.
Well, we've got same and all. We've got a row where ours is just up from Doctors, and they all different colours.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So how long have you had your new cat, Laura?
Sorry, Richard?
I said, how long have you had your new cat?
Oh, about a week and a half.
Oh.
I'm not sure exactly.
I've been waiting a week to know what its name were.
Brandy, yeah. I kept the name that she had. Her mum was called Brandy.
Johnny told me that she got a new car, and I says, "What's it called?" And he says, "I'm not telling you."
Yeah, Laura can tell you.
Fuck off! You didn't know.
Come up, she went on sandwiches.
You didn't know.
Because he says you're on phone, and I says, "Well, tell her as soon as you put the phone down to come up."
She was trying to steal
yeah, do you know
little bitch? Trying to steal my chicken wings. Look at her. She's so cute. Yeah, her mum was called Brandy, and the woman that used to own her called her. Just called her.
I can't want to sniff that chicken in the ring gone.
So I kept her name as Brandy. You can see her.
It's like when we got Tucker, his name were already Tucker, so we kept that.
Yeah, my mum's
really fluffy.
But that cat's my mum's. It's a really nice cat to look at, but when it gets pissed off with you, that's it. It's gets you.
Mine gets all snuggly, Richard, and before you know it, it's viciously fucking attacking you.
She's really friendly.
I think Richard's mum's cat is sort of similar to yours, but a different colouring.
Yeah, it's like ginger, white, black, brown. It's one of them Norwegian forest cats, and it's a.
Oh, my mum had one of them, but it got nicked out of the garden. She's a Siberian forest, so she's the same with like the wool undercoat and stuff.
I don't know what my mum does to cats. I don't know how she does it, but when she gets a cat, it's got short hair, and within a year of living with my mum, it becomes a Persian. Why?
Well, my mum had the Norwegian forest, plus she breeds Maine Coons. Maine
Coons, my mum, cat before that.
I will never ever get one in my life because they're so expensive.
They're massive, them Maine Coons.
They're nice cats, though, aren't they?
They're like dogs.
Yeah, they are. The personality is as well.
I tell you what cats are like. Them that's got like leopard spots.
Bengals.
Bengals, that's it.
Yeah. Savannah's are nice as well.
Yeah. Oh, grey and black. I love them. They're like tiger.
You can get a tiger. Is it toy tiger? I think it's called a toy tiger.
No, it's
like
not tiger. What's that? Spots cheetah.
Leopard or cheetah.
Yeah.
But my mum, she had a Maine Coon cat, and he dragged Christmas tree over. It ran up Christmas tree, it swung on top and dragged bloody tree over on Christmas morning.
My cat ran up the Christmas tree, I'm like, naff off.
Oh, that's it. That's called a toiga. So it's a cat that's made to look like a tiger.
Yeah. Lovely markings.
Beautiful.
Paws on it, though. You can tell it's got them paws that give you a quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cat, right? It sleeps.
When you're not watching
it sleeps on back at settee, and she'll just be sat there watching telly, and for no reason whatsoever.
That's not suspicious, is it? 10 white vans have all just gone up together. All same van, about 10 of them.
So it just does it for fun on it, Richard?
Yeah, just bats around head for no reason.
Oh dear.
It rolls on its back for you to tickle its belly, but the moment you touch its belly, it attacks. Why are you doing that?
It does not like you rubbing his belly. You can touch him anywhere else, on his head, on his ears, but he won't entertain you.
Yeah.
He goes like that.
Yeah.
If you put it close to his belly, I don't know why, but he does not like it.
What's that?
What?
I don't think she was wafting about.
Oh, it's a whip. No, it's a thing for the cat.
I've got one of them.
In the bedroom, you're safe.
Richard, we're going all excited then, Laura.
Oh no, the whips are in the bedroom.
Oh, fine, we're going to Watershed, yeah. Look at the clock.
It's after 9, it's all right.
These are them that I'm talking about, look.
Oh,
Bengal. Yeah, Bengal.
But yeah, I love them. But the same as Laura says, they're way too expensive. Them kind of.
Come on, Gary, get yourself up here. He has got a camera.
They are Siberians, but I got her for really cheap because obviously the woman, I said she can keep in contact.
Oh, but that feels good, Richard. It's leaning back.
I feel like I'm on Mastermind.
I've got to use that. You've got all settings on it, haven't you?
This is our latest edition. That's Chase. It's a video what Callum did when I was printing some stuff out. Hi, Austin. How are you?
Right, yeah.
And he waits for it to start printing.
With a printer. Quite interesting.
I love his white ear.
Hello, Bria. I never saw you there, sorry.
Oh.
Cheers, Miss sore ass is here.
Oh dear.
Just pass me a blanket over here.
You're going to come here and let me pick you up and show everyone. You're not, are you? Nah, you'd rather swing off my arm with your claws right now.
Oh dear.
We like know you all day, but the minute you start talking to somebody else,
Jason and Tucker killed together.
Oh.
But Tucker will not let you. Hey, I've got a good one. This one's a good one. Yeah, this one's a good one. You know, talk about laid back. He's in that recliner with his leg on arm. You know, talk about all
upside down.
If you're wondering what that's my walking frame, but I had to get him while he was doing that, and he was just like sprawled out with his
leg. I thought you were going to say to us, walk towards the light.
But
Yeah, Rich is looking extra comfortable now. Look.
One-eyed Jack now. That's our
I
biscuit.
haven't plugged the thing yet, Johnny.
Have you tried it yet?
I tried it, yeah, but
It's his other
Big old
eye.
grand ball of love.
A big.
You're looking for a plug. Have you got the plug?
plugs nearby
Other
here.
eye out.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Snoop.
Well, I've took the wire off my chair to plug it into my electric scooter to charge it, so I just need to put it back on. I can't recline at the moment. No, I'm plugging it in.
That right, Benny, Laura. That were Benny that died.
Oh, he was cute.
They'll end up barking like biscuit in a minute.
Oh, he's eating piss. That took us dicing with death. He's eating dog's meat. Yeah. I mean,
what's the big knob for underneath, Johnny?
That's our tucker, you know.
Pitch on when you recline.
Don't touch over it. Don't recline in here, and if you ain't got oat beneath.
Yeah. It's for when you tilt, Richard. It just.
God, I can't.
You tighten it up too tight, it'll just spring you forward every time you lean.
Just a big knob, right? Just underneath.
All I can hear is talking about knobs.
We don't want to see you flying and you seeing you meeting two
Richard's got an adjustable one and he hadn't had one before, so I'm just explaining it.
You can turn it, but I don't know what it does.
Yeah, it's for your tilt. How much pressure's on the spring when you tilt it back.
Right. Oh, I didn't know I had a tilt.
Look, he's loving it, look.
Well, I've never had a chair. All my chairs I've had before have been leather. And the murder, if you sit down on them with nothing down below on, it rips your ass cheeks.
I'm sat on a footstool, Richard. Can I come and sit on your erection? I'm sat on a footstool.
Footstool?
I am. I literally am. Like, look.
Oh, dear.
I've seen a picture up on
erection.
Yeah. Very comfy, though. It's got pocket springs in it like a mattress.
No, I'm not. No.
So is that one of Tracy? That one of Tracy's is like a silvery grey colour cloth one.
I'm saying I'll change the camera.
The last one at managers' chairs. So we've only got one left, so I'm having it. Where is it? That's what I've come here for. So if I go on with a normal office chair, should be pissed.
Monster.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that chair.
Oh, look, he's got his and hers chair.
Have a look at your knob. The knob that you're on about.
It's underneath there, a big black knob.
Yeah, it's for you.
I think that's just eye to your chair.
No,
that's the side levers. That one's so, do you know when you sit forward, you've got like a spring to it? It's to set that.
Yeah.
So you don't get, if you do it too tight, it'll catapult you out of the chair every time you sit on.
But that knob that you've just shown us, it looks like it's for your eye to your chair.
Yeah, must be.
There you got pockets for each ball with no clothes on there, Richard.
Matches my carpet.
I can imagine, Bria.
Now we know why he's so supported. And he's got Cookie Monster screensaver.
Yeah. Is that Cookie Monster? It's been on since I got it. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, it's Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
Cookies.
And there's the fabric thing. It's got a zipper back, so you can take it off and fling it in washing.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be all right when you get overexcited with your gins.
Either that or carbonara.
Yeah, no, I won't do that. That with them painkillers, them Nurofols that did that, because I've never been like that before. Bloody hell. I knew what I wanted to say, but I couldn't get it to come out right.
As he put his hand up to how many fingers, Lauren, he had a fake finger in between them. I didn't even try to focus on them.
Unbelievable.
In between his things, so we've got like five
Because I took two of
fingers.
them Nurofols and the
And he
stronger
says to us, how
Nurofols
many fingers am I pouring up? And
at 7 o'clock. And then I had about 4 gins afterwards, different flavours, and I think it just wrecked my head. Because I didn't even stay the whole time through the stream, did I? So I'm going, I've got to go to bed. I bailed out. I've never been like that, never. Not when it's just.
I was saying I've known you 7 years, Richard, and I have never ever seen you like that.
Then he got off at 5 for work.
20 pints, I've not been like that.
And take off at MOT and all.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're fine next morning.
We thought you'd get up with hangover from hell.
No, all right. Got up at about 5:20, had a shower. I was fighting fit. And I thought, I just sort of like that. I had a bit of an itch. And I thought, what the friggin' hell's this? They love the chicken on the tin.
Oh dear.
From that chicken carbonara.
Chicken carbonara. And then when I got home on night time on Monday night, thinking,
they were calling it a carbonara.
Like little white stains on my desk, and I thought, where the hell have they come from?
I don't think he could remember eating it.
No.
Chicken carbonara.
You weren't eating it properly if you spilled it everywhere, just saying.
It weren't, it was sauce flicking everywhere.
You gotta get it all in your mouth, Richard. Suck it all down, just enjoy the food.
I kept saying to him, you need a spoon, Richard, and then sort of like put your fork, scoop it
You
up.
need the fucking bib.
Yeah. That might be an idea next time, Richard.
Next time, don't take painkillers before you drink anything. That's the thing.
No, fuck. Even I know that.
Might not need to with this new chair.
But there were them double ones, because it says do not take for more than 3 days.
I bet it says somewhere do not take with alcohol as well.
Probably does, yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't look that close, Laura.
Small print, it says don't go on a gin fucking
I slept well.
I
I
know,
slept like
right?
a brick, I did.
Slept like a brick.
You did half a book.
I'm not surprised, Richard.
Yeah, but it's weird though. I always say you get up at night for a pee. Since that night, I've not got up for a week since that night. That's weird, isn't it?
So it's
Well,
sorted your waterworks out then.
Oh,
I said, so it's sorted your waterworks out then.
I don't know what happened because I didn't get up that night for a pee. And normally I wake up about 3 o'clock busting for a pee.
Well, alcohol makes you dehydrate, so you don't want to be in it.
Yeah, but I mean, Monday night I didn't get up for a pee. And last night I didn't get up for a pee. I thought, what's going on here? I thought, is this gin sorting out? Nakasakarate, what? Because I've done it for years. I always got up at like about 2:30, 3 o'clock for a pee. Because I did it last week and I put computer on. I thought, I'll just put computer on for 5 minutes. And Laura and that lot were on about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Tamses, yeah.
Spying on you. A Thursday night, Wednesday night it were.
Wednesday night, that's when she usually goes live, yeah.
But
Early
it's
hours.
weird that, and since Sunday I haven't got up. Just watch, I'll wake up now at 3 o'clock for a pee.
Hey, Miss Knacker Cracker
Whacker. What a name. Hello.
Yes, you do, Miss Knacker Cracker Whacker.
It's because Richard mentioned it.
I just read the comments of the people I know. So I don't know any of them. They're all one person or two.
I know Gary Ross because he stalks my TikTok, don't you, Gary?
No, I'm on about Nicker Cracker Whacker.
I think quite a few stalkers on your TikTok.
Yeah, isn't there, Richard?
I watch TikTok a lot, especially when I work. I'm just sat there.
I see emojis on every single TikTok I do. So shout outs to Richard for supporting me. Every single one.
I like TikTok. I like flicking through TikTok. It's all right.
I love TikTok. It's just so quick and simple, and you just get them out. You stick your face on, and you can do a day full of TikToks in half an hour. It's great.
Since they banned me again, I said, "Oh, balls to it."
Have you been banned from TikTok?
3 times.
He has about 3 times. Yeah. Because he
I
goes
got
on
it.
there.
Sharing the food.
A Carabiner cup.
What's that? Oh, like the climbing gear.
It's got our works name on it. You can't see it, but it's engraved. You see.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
We give them away to customers, and I nick one.
Why not?
Pens
I
and
used to
cup.
work at bingo, and all my knives and forks had top rank on them.
Chris has got pens from nearly every place he's worked.
All plates at lot, all matched. They all said top rank on one of them.
That's one thing I'm short of, a glass, just a nice glass.
Okay, I've got loads. Got a big German one.
When you live on your own, you see, you tend to just get one of everything you need. You don't need to have tons of cutlery, because what's the point?
No, but I still cook for 10 people. Every fucking night, I always cook way too much.
Bria says 3 bingo dabbers.
Yeah.
There were 3 meals there as well. That's why I got chunky.
When I was normal and could leave the house, I used to love going to bingo.
I used to have the dinner meal and the evening meal.
We have one in town next to Chris's £1 burgers, and it gives you like all household stuff. And I completely furnished my old house with loads of like towels and kettles, air fryers, everything from that bingo place.
Well, we having our windows done on Tuesday, Laura. So Johnny's getting 3 visitors. I ain't sitting in ass, especially if it's cold. So
you can bring windows if you want.
Oh, my landlord said, "Have you got anywhere
what
to
you
go?"
doing with old windows?
I think I've got everything now, more or less.
But yeah,
Just need some nice weather.
we're doing everything, Laura. We're having new windows, new kitchen, new bathroom, rewire the. Because I've got a downstairs toilet, they're doing that and all. Floors, you name it.
I've got to have my skylight taken out of the kitchen and redone this year sometime when the landlord can do it.
But
He says, "Can you move out for a few weeks while
I'm
we're
building
doing
that, Laura.
Where am I going to go? Just have to
Building
do
that,
it.
Laura. My new greenhouse.
Is it a what? A greenhouse?
Greenhouse.
Looks like a whole ass shed, that, Johnny.
Oh, it will be. Right. It's going to be 16 foot wide before. Well, 4.5 foot wide.
Do you see my greenhouse that I used to have? It was tiny, but I grew loads in it.
My fence is completely blown down.
you see, I'm same as you as well, Laura. I never leave house.
Saturday night, Richard. We're going to go live from garden if you peen it down. We're going to have a fire and a few beers.
What, this Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday. I know Jeanette will be on. I'll be coming on with Jeanette. I mean,
yeah. You're doing it.
Remember last year when I had that cinema screen thing going in garden?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't.
I've got a digital projector.
I couldn't live without my projector. Bloody hell.
Oh, I don't even have a TV, Richard. I bet that chokes you.
Well, I have a TV.
I literally do not have a TV.
I never turn it on. Very rarely. I turn it on just for some sound, background sound. But my projector, I put it on every night when I go to bed.
That'd be good to watch movies on. My brother's got a projector.
Got a dodgy fire stick in it, so I've got every channel.
Hello, baby. Come here then.
But yeah, and this is another thing and all. In fact, Biscuits in Kitchen.
Okay.
That pub, that Earl Marshall, Chris, when he took Biscuit.
Tour of the Explorer, I've only just noticed that.
They did that ages ago. Anyway, it sounded like Chris said it looked like it were a wedding or something, because it says car park were absolutely rammed. So a bit later, there were bloody fireworks going off, weren't they? And he tried going in that corner again. Hates fireworks, the noise, and that's one reason why we're going over to Johnny's. Just me, Chris, and Biscuit. Callum staying here because he'll go whappy with all banging and clanging and drilling and whatever.
He won't think he's got anywhere safe to go because, especially with windows coming out and all that. And all.
That's it.
He'll either freak out or be on the defensive.
So long as he's out of way while they're doing it and come back and it's all done, you know. But because I says to Johnny, I says, I hope you don't mind us bringing biscuit. I said, because people wappy.
Oh, that's all right.
But
looking for a wonder, there's a nature reserve thing behind.
Yeah, well, Chris is bringing drone with him as well. So
on that field next to us.
Hoping weather's fine.
About 5 full-size football pitches, and when you walk off the end, it's a nature reserve down there.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of grass around where you are, isn't there, Johnny?
Yeah.
I was looking when you give me your address to send that stuff to. I had a look on Google Earth, and you've got lots of grass area around you.
Why my garden's so big? Because I'm an end house right onto that.
Yeah, you could even see your car on new Google Earth.
You zoomed in.
Have you got that one on Google Earth where he stood at thing going like this, waving to it?
The last Google one that went past. Yeah, that's me waving. I was shouting Keena as well, but she didn't come. Keena, quick, Google van.
Come on, wave.
Found me. Yeah, well, Tracy said put a gate on the end at Gar. I said, no way, it's just a fucking invite for somebody to come in off the field.
That's it.
You can't get over there. It's just
See you later, Amjad.
It's all nettles and brambles on the side of my fence.
Good night, Amjad. Hello.
You cut to shreds if you try to come over my fence.
But
handy for walking dogs and that, though. Just walk to end. We used to be able to just climb over. There was a little fence. You used to be able to just go through a gap onto the field. But now, because they play football with kids a lot, and there's a busy road, I've put a fucking big fence all the way down. I've got a right to end to get onto that field.
Hiya, Anthony. How are you?
That was fun when I felt in that much.
Amjad, sweetheart. Love you.
I had to throw a ladder and everything over the fence and walk right around.
But that's the thing, Johnny. When you back onto like a wide open space like that, same as you say, if you were to put a gate on, you know what I mean? Anybody could just walk onto your backyard.
Mm.
Well, they get nettles and brambles if I've tried it. I've just let it spread all the way across. You can't get any better security than brambles.
See him on TikTok too, Amjad, yeah?
You would literally have to be mental to try and climb over bramble. Cut it to shreds.
Oh, I did that so
when we were picking blackberries.
Growing up in Yorkshire, Johnny, that was the thing that we did though, wasn't it, on a weekend?
Hey.
Brambles, go through nettles.
This is the thing, and listen.
Jump off a wall and not realise how fucking deep.
Exactly.
Chris,
so many scars.
Chris crashed his drone the other day.
Give over.
It only went. Yeah, he says it was the app.
Yeah.
But it didn't do any damage or anything. It just went into some bramble bushes, and his legs got ripped to shreds trying to retrieve it back out at bush. But he says it's just like propellers. They're a bit scuffed up.
Yeah.
Apart from that,
they're pretty good, them little drones, because they just
no real damage.
Very durable.
Hello, Anthony.
But yeah, I thought I'll get that one out of the way and tell you. I says, everybody crashes the drone every now and again.
I was using Active Track with Litchi. It's like a separate app to DJI.
I got a cheap one for Keena, right? We went into the middle of the field, right? And did we not? It went up, it went fucking down and shattered into a million pieces.
Like that bloody helicopter I bought off eBay. I bought an helicopter when I lived at home from eBay. And he come in a wagon, reversed out back. We're on a pallet. I said, what? What the fucking hell is this? They were massive. I couldn't have weed. It had an engine on it, a proper engine. I thought it was electric.
I bought a fucking paraglider.
When you open wings on it, it touched both walls in backyard. So I couldn't outweigh it. Yeah, off eBay. I didn't realise it was that big, so I just sold it straight off again. I thought, no, I could do with that. You started it with like a 12-volt electric thing, and you had to put fuel in it. Well, there's no way I'm going to attempt to fly that. Can you imagine that careering off into the wilderness? Kill somebody.
Chris says they were trying to do the active track on Litchi because the DJI app doesn't have that active track.
It's funny that a van fucking
Hi, partners.
Yeah, the problem is if you do it with Litchi and you do lose the drone and bust it, I don't think DJI will cover you.
It didn't do any damage
No.
per se, but it says
They're
it
pretty good. The little drones, like the minis, they're pretty good at,
Chris
because
just
they're so
says
light.
it's quite durable, and it just scuffed propellers up a little bit. And I says to him, I says, well, at the end of the day, that's just cosmetic, isn't it? It's it don't, interfere with flying it drone or anything. It's just cosmetic.
Yeah.
Right.
And I've only flown
Right.
mine for about 4 minutes since I got it so far. I always keep
So have you got
it
plugged nearby to try it out,
on the
Richard?
off chance that I get a chance.
We'll have to arrange to come up and see you, Richard, and you and Chris can take drones out.
Get your drones out.
It's not weird.
He has his
You
shape.
look like a youngster.
I know Chris says he looks like a lad again.
Well, Callum said when I had my beard I look like Grandad, and then now he says I look like a young'un.
I know, I think I'm going to shave these side bits off. I'm not keen.
You chairs in my workshop, Chris.
Chairs you went, don't damage my chair.
Yeah, there were no room at the inn, so I put it in there.
Thank you very much for getting it.
Oh, and on the way back, something else popped up free, and I got this big fancy white blind for my bedroom window. Big blind. The house were gated. Do you know when you press a buzzer and it opens? Fucking house were massive.
And
Like, could you just come round the back on the buzzer? When I pressed the buzzer, it went, making a call now. Please stand by and shit like that. Fucking hell. When the gates opened, there were just 3 big dotted houses just dotted on this.
Did you think you were going into MI5?
Do you know what they said? You could turn around because there was a single driveway. They said you could turn around the back if you want. They had 2 Bentleys, yeah, and a red Porsche. It was the daughter's car, the red Porsche. Like a Tudor-looking house. But
Who is that? Who are we on about? Oh, you mean
that blind? I've looked at the blind. It's £230, and it's from the company called.
That's Pixie.
Pixie. Oh no!
That's Pixie. My ball and chain.
It's from the blinds are from Sunwood. Women are you?
Did you think it was trapped by MI5?
The size of that blind.
Wow, it's massive.
It's a perfect fit for my bedroom window. I don't even have to cut it. Really nice house. They said you could turn around it dry, but if you're really good, you can. If you're good at reversing, you can pull out. I'm not turning my RAV4 around with 2 Bentleys and a fucking ball. I'm not ashamed of her, but you know. They had a big double garage, about 2 Bentleys and a Porsche in between them both, and the old back at house are just these big patio doors.
So that is an hers Bentley then? Do you think?
A what?
Yeah.
Is an hers Bentley?
Oh yeah, 150 grand car, massive.
Yeah, actually, second hand you can get Bentleys. You can get a nice Bentley for under 20 grand. I've been looking. A Bentley Continental.
Oh, Mr. Rockefeller there.
Well, you can get one for under 20 grand. I've been
Imagine
looking.
insurance. Imagine insurance.
I
on
can
it.
get one for under 20 quid, Richard. I mean, it's about that big, but still.
Yeah.
I've been
It's
looking.
got a window lens.
Corgi car.
Yeah, that's exactly, Jeanette.
The Bentley you can get a Bentley Continental, 19,000.
No, what it was in Braid, it was like a gated property, but there were like 3 separate big houses on it.
She says there's a house near her that's got electric
So
gates.
how do I get out? She went, oh, I'll buzz you out. You can hear doors going. I drove past it at first. It was on this bend. You couldn't even see the actual house. I took Tracy with me.
He's been there, and now he's got to, you know, mix with riffraff here.
She said, I've took the blind out of the room because it's the games room and we're turning it into a cinema room. That's what she said.
Ah.
Well, they actually put the measurements on the page and when it's exactly the same as my living
There you go, Johnny. 17 grand that. Bentley Continental soft top. 17 grand.
How many seater is that?
4 seaters, but you only get that on.
Imagine Richard driving round in one of them with medallion, you know.
Have you
A
checked
lot
the
of car
insurance?
though for 17 grand, isn't it?
It might be cheap, but check the insurance.
Clarkness says a 4-figure service bill is the norm for those cars.
Oh yeah, I can well imagine. But what a car! What a lot of car for money. The only problem is they're very wide. You couldn't just nip Asda in it. You'd be looking for park because they're very wide. You know what I mean? And
we went to Answorth Asda once, and there were a Rolls Royce parked up.
Yeah.
And I says, "What the fuck is a Rolls Royce doing parked in Asda?" You know what I mean? If they're that rich to have a Rolls Royce, you know what they're doing shopping at Asda.
Yeah.
There's a guy up.
We can afford to shop at Asda. I don't shop at Asda.
Next block here, he's got a brand new Range Rover.
Very expensive, Asda.
You know, you're talking over 100 grand he's got for that. Yeah.
They were a big double garage, all put back. It was like a little Tudor-looking house, but it was massive, huge house. Big porch, but you walked up on the front, but they had a little sign going, "Please go around the back." Walk round the corner, Bentley Continental, double garage. I said, "Oh, well, my daughter could turn that around in here, no problem, with the Bentleys there for her." She had a bit of a posh
I said, I'm all for free stuff. I got hotels going while I'm here.
For that Bentley, I'm just looking.
She's about my age, but she had a posh voice, right? And all I wanted in my head to say was the bikini residence.
B-U-C-K-E-T. It's bouquet.
I said, "How do I get out?" She went, "Oh, I'll buzz you out. I'll buzz you out."
Richard!
3 houses in a completely enclosed compound. You don't even know it there.
Oh, Richard! Oh! Oh, okay.
I thought it was in then, Laura, when Richard.
Richard!
Richard! The dog, please.
Bouquet, darling. Bouquet.
You could never buy a car like that because you just look a total tool driving around in a Bentley.
Can you imagine rolling up to work on Monday morning in a Bentley?
You just look a total tool. You know, people would say, "What the?"
Can you imagine me, agoraphobic, with a Bentley outside, not doing fuck all? Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
You just, yeah. You just look at absolute knob in that. Lovely car, but its insurance group is lower than my car that I've got now.
I was thinking if I turn around the back, they'll think I've never had a car that old in my driveway before.
I think she's.
Oh, necessarily. I hope Patricia Rutledge isn't watching this.
I doubt it. No. I didn't know she was damed though. I didn't know she'd been given like a dame or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
you know, little old me. I don't think she'll be watching little old me.
That'd be cool if she came into chat. Hi.
Oh, is that my Richard?
No, it's Laura.
An Aston Martin DB9.
What?
I think Richard's going through his midlife crisis.
I am. Yeah. I'm going through a new car crisis.
And the menopause, apparently. Tam says.
Yeah, you know, Bentleys and.
You get a DB9 for under 20 grand.
Oh, a DB9.
One of them is.
Yeah, boy. Don't pay the insurance
he's
for
shopping for a new car, Laura, you see. So.
Yeah, I've got to be realistic though. I mean,
Yeah. You got to think about that.
It's sort of window shopping at the moment.
Especially when you start looking at shit.
I got a
When you
bit
start looking at
sidetracked by
shipping.
Bentleys and
DB9's nice, Johnny. It's just way too much to like run in the long run.
what is a DB9?
it's Aston Martin.
Is it?
Yeah.
James Bond had one at one point.
Oh.
It's a
Shows
nice
how
car,
much I
but
know about cars then, because I didn't even know where
You're
it's.
staying in the back seat for
I used
months.
to do body
David
work
Brown.
on cars, so I'm like proper into cars. I used to do
Used to
body work.
manufacture
and, like,
tractors. Well, I think they still do.
Love them.
The Master Martins used to be made in Blackpool.
Men in Blackpool.
David Brown tractors.
Hey,
that's
look,
when
you'd have been well
tractors.
away then, because Richard went to like one of these cruising events in a supermarket car park other Friday. He'd be right on Wall Street.
Ah, see, Richard, you need to be like asking me to go to one of those. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, well, there's another. There's what? I don't know if there's one.
I
this
wanted to be a
weekend.
Max Power girl. I used to love
There's
Max
one
Power.
this Friday, I think, somewhere, but they don't tell you until the night.
Based in Blackpool. Was it? I didn't know that. I like TVR as well.
They're called Northwest. What are they called? Northwest Modded Max or something. They're called.
Oh, so like a
And
rip-off of Max Power.
Yes, and they put it. They put it on every Friday night at about 6 o'clock, where the location is on Facebook.
Well, there you go. Then you'll have to come and pick me up and take me one day, won't you? And buy me a kebab on the way back.
There you go, Richard. That's an offer you cannot refuse.
There's definitely one this week, because there weren't one last week. It's definitely this week, but I don't know where until the day.
And Richard's
I've got a really busy calendar planned.
Richard's just sat there in car like a tool, you know what I mean? And
Yes.
everybody thinking they were pleased, and then it got dash cam on, and this bloke come walking over, and I says, "Oh shit, he's walking over to Richard," and it transpires it was somebody he knew.
Yeah, I work with him. He's our young apprentice. That's how I ended up going to these dudes where they all
I'm
meet
thinking,
up.
oh shit, is it shit now? We're going to see Richard being duffed up. You know what I mean? Because this bloke was walking over to his car.
There's some real badasses go to them dudes, I'll tell you. Oof, some real cars, bloody hell.
We get a lot of car shows in Blackpool.
Unbelievable. Some
Car and
real-
bike shows. We have VW like thing festival or whatever it is on here every year as well. That's kind of cool. Get the split screen campers and the original like bugs and stuff.
But you'll be in safety of Richard's car though. You know what I mean? You'll not be out there. You'll just be like a.
What? Did you hear that? She just came in and meowed at me. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Look at her. Oh, look at you. You're so cute. You can't even see you, look, because the camera's
I can see it.
You're so beautiful. Come here, look at my hands. Look here. Yeah, there we go. You beautiful little girl. That's a good girl. She's getting there slowly. Are you? Oh my god.
The small steps and everything, Laura.
I know.
Oh, you know it. She'll be sat on your lap like a lap cat and
Girl.
tearing her head off.
Every time I roll a joint. Are you a pothead? I think it's the sound of
catnip.
She's got catnip. She's got a massive bag of catnip here. Look. She doesn't even like it. She likes human catnip. She doesn't like cat catnip.
Hey, did you tell Laura about Mr.?
Yeah, Mr. ripped open the 7 grand bag and fucking did a lot in. And then fucking
what?
rolled around with his fucking legs up in there for about 3 days.
He did.
I was giving him little bits of catnip. He found the bag, tore it apart, and I just found him laid in it, rolling around in it, off his nut. He'd done the whole thing except for little bits in the bag.
That can kill him. That's so lucky, you know. That can kill him eating that stuff.
He was just staring into space for about 3 days.
With his eyes a guy.
Oh.
But yeah, he did leave a bit for Ron. About that much. He bottom it.
For Johnny.
Hi, Jamie. How are you?
Oh, we did look that up, you know.
Jamie.
You know, you can have catnip.
Yeah, I actually sold some catnip when I was about 15, 16, Johnny, to some kid for 60 quid. He thought it was weed. Well, it was funny at the time. I was only a kid, but there you go.
Well, you see, this is the thing. Okie dokie then, Anthony. We bought a toy for Chase when we had him. And it's like you chase the ball round and it just keeps going round and round and round.
Oh,
But it's got these...
It's an electric one as well, and it's got a spinny thing in the middle.
Anyway, so it's got these 2 compartments on top, and then it come with like a tube of stuff.
Mm.
You see, I'd never come into contact with catnip or anything before. So I says to Chris, I says, I wonder, I says, if you put this stuff out of tube in this compartment, so you swizz it round and it opens it up, and then you swizz it back and it's got like holes in top.
Am I fucking seeing things, or does that say what I think it says on it?
She's rolling over on her back.
What, Dylan? What?
Dylan Rollins says cocaine.
Cocaine Empire. Yeah, I can see Cocaine Empire on the end.
What the fuck?
So anyway,
Comes up as a bakery. What kind of fucking bakery?
Tucker, we're rolling about on it for ages.
What mind it's on an housing estate as well?
Oh, God. What a name.
Anyway, so Tucker just kept rolling about on top of this toy, and I says to Chris, I wonder if it's that catnip. So we swizzed it round so it were open, and it was going like this. It couldn't get enough. Our Tucker couldn't. And I'm saying, I didn't know what catnip were, because none of my other cats had ever had it.
It's dusty.
And I'm thinking, it must be some kind of,
The comment, it says, Dylan Rollinson's Cocaine Empire is a wonderful, joyous place. What the fuck?
Where it is.
Oh, dear.
What is it? What is it? She does not seem to be interested in catnip. My last cat used to rip my arm off for this stuff. She does not seem to be that bothered. What is it, baby? No, she's just run off.
Weird, but...
Not all. Same as I say, Chase has never bothered with it, but Tucker knew exactly what it were, and he was rolling about on it and everything.
She used to be like that. She'd rip your arm off for it. You don't seem to be that bothered, though, do you, little lady?
But yeah, our Tucker absolutely loved it. But
I haven't got any more left now. Not buying it.
Well, she's spoiled. She's got everything.
I shoved a bit of weed in his face, but didn't he? Just... It's not quite the same, I don't think, to a cat.
Hello. Hello.
But
We did. The old man just come up, no, back on the floor.
He found his own stash.
Oh, he licked every bit off the carpet.
Oh, God.
Off his face.
Hello. Oh, you're so beautiful.
7 grams.
I was thinking, God, best day ever.
Hello, beautiful.
It gets the best day ever with Tracy, fucking tin of tunas. Our tuna supplies are going down.
I've moved to
We're down about 30 tins.
I was going to say you got 47 last time we were there.
Shit, a tin a day. So no wonder he cries for you.
Ooh, the partner says there's going to be a new car on his channel, but not his.
Not mine.
You got to stop stealing stuff for your bloody videos, partners.
But yeah, ain't it strange how some cats goes mad for it and others aren't bothered?
Mm. Yeah, like Luna, my last cat, she'd rip your arm off for it. I mean, as soon as you got the packet out, she wanted it, and she went like kind of vicious for it. This one, she doesn't want to know, do you? You don't want to know. You just want treats. You're very food orientated, which is helping me bring her out of her shell a bit quicker.
Oh, that's it. That's sort of something to work on. If you know, sort of one of her weaknesses is food.
Yeah. What?
Got your last day tomorrow, haven't you, Richard?
When you
do Monday to Thursday, don't you?
I what, sorry?
You do Monday to Thursday, don't you?
Yeah, last day tomorrow, thank God.
Yeah. You'll be well chilling in that chair tomorrow night.
Oh, I'll be chilling in it tomorrow night. Don't you worry. Definitely.
Oh my God! Look,
Hey.
it might not last long. I don't know how long it's going to last. She's not happy. Go on then. Good girl.
Hi, Zoe. How are you?
Hi, Zoe. She's not happy, but she didn't attack me.
Laura, sort of don't force her to come on your knee. She'll do it. She'll do it by herself.
Yeah, she did yesterday. That's why I went
When
into
all
the
said and
street.
done, you've only had a week, so she's getting used to her surroundings, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could tell that Mister was too young away from his mum because when he snuggles you, he sticks his head under your arm.
Yeah, I've tasted to do
Yeah,
that.
Then
but I
fucking
can't believe
attack
she's
you.
let me do that and did not go for me. That's a good sign.
Just as he's purring and you feel comfortable with him laid on his side, fucking goes, meow. Fucking little.
But the thing is, because Chris feeds both cats and dogs, they've got an affection for him. You know, Chase. Yeah, fucking
Don't bite me
meowing
hand that feeds you.
on me in bed this morning.
I'm looking forward to that. The 4 o'clock jumping on my face, on my chest. Can't wait.
They didn't jump on
2014.
my face. It was just I would lay on my side and I could feel him lay on my side.
What are you changing on that part then?
And then he would do it needing.
I'm telling Richard, Johnny, 4 o'clock in the morning, jump on my face.
He's changing the teacher and I say,
I was thinking exactly the same thing when you said I can't wait for it to jump on my chest at 4 in the morning. I thought,
Oh, dear.
That is Richard's fantasy. That is somebody jumping on his face at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's a while since that's happened, I'll tell you.
well, you need to be a bit more specific than that. You don't want a sweaty burgers on his face.
I wonder what to do.
Knowing Richard, he'll take it any way he can. It's not fussed either way.
Richard, you don't want the milk tray guy climbing through your window.
No, I'll tell you. Let's kick right back out. I want the human rights thing to come in and get the milk tray woman to come through the window.
No, the modern milk tray man uses stairs and doors.
I'd like to see him come up without any out of breath up to
No, the modern one uses DoorDash.
No, Johnny, the modern milk tray man used to be a woman.
Yeah, that's what we need. A milk
But
tray
then
woman.
they get halfway up Richard's stairs and say, "Fuck this, I'm going somewhere else."
That'd be me. Halfway up. Oh, I'm too fucking fat for this. I'm going. I'm too unfit
I'll
for
drop
this.
it off here at this door here.
Carry me up there. I'm too unfit for this. I'm gonna have an
If they
heart
weren't landing, it's just
This
lucky
box
that
had 2
landing
layers of
didn't
chocolate in, but you know how it's like when you're on a long journey.
No, Johnny, if there's chocolate at the other end of it, I'm running up them stairs. I don't care.
There you go, Richard. Wait till Laura's heart is chocolate. I hope you're writing all this down, Richard.
Yeah.
You're like, muscle
That's right, he's got his other screen up.
American muscle, Japanese tuning.
All because the trans lady loves
And all
milk
because
tray.
the trans lady loves milk tray. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, he puts it
You're
next to
all
his
right,
coffee
leave the
bowl.
milk tray at yours, Laura, if you're in the ground floor.
Yeah, that's a lot easier.
Yeah, it's easy. You can just jump on the garage roof and climb in my bedroom window. It's that dangerous.
Laura lives in a ground floor flat, so I'm all right there with me.
Just think though, Richard, if you lived on ground floor, you'd hear that bloody door going all the time, wouldn't you?
I don't. I'm at the back of the building. I don't hear it.
That is the good thing about being on top. It's quiet.
Oh yeah. Really?
You've got Richard at it now, Laura.
I'm pretty sure if you were on top, I would be.
Good job about being on top. You don't hear it.
Yeah, it's muffled.
I'm pretty sure I would be that quiet.
I own the Japanese car.
But yeah.
Oh, what do you get? What do you have, Pike Nest? Right, I need to get a mixer for this vodka, or I'm going to end up even more wasted than I am now very quickly.
But yeah.
Yo, Gordo.
Hi, Gordo.
Hello, Gordo.
I ought to rename it Jeanette's Sex Chat Line.
Oh, you can probably hear me laughing in the kitchen.
Hello, Gordo.
Get your notepads ready, guys.
Cheers, Gordo.
Are you taking notes?
Oh, my days. I don't get my legs.
Jeanette's Guide to Sexual Innuendos.
When I says Richard were making an erection, I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah.
Other people that's took it wrong.
Oh, nobody else is going to make it for us.
I took it wrong, and then Jeanette set us up on a date. So, Richard, you got to get in contact with me about that. I'm just saying.
So, I mean, this is the thing. It's a happy ending.
Well, it could be.
Yeah, we know.
Could be.
I hope, Laura. 18 months worth of pent-up sexual...
2 years without anything. Oh, Richard's going to die.
18 months? It's been a lot. What are you talking about, me?
Yeah.
No, it's been a lot longer than 18 months. I had about 18
years.
months of a dry spell while I was still wed.
Johnny.
I know exactly when last time were.
About 3 years then.
Guyver, 2020.
I used to watch that,
COVID
Gary. Are
coming.
you mad? With David Duchovny. Is that the one
I
you're
meant
talking
to
about?
tie fish cakes.
Bad, isn't it, when you know you can remember it last time you did it?
Fish cakes.
Yeah, that's not going off topic, Gordo.
It's
What,
sex
Johnny?
in your brain, is it, Richard?
Yeah, I can remember it last time.
I didn't hear you, Johnny.
remember it.
No, what Gordo put? He's
Oh,
having
yeah.
fish cakes.
Yo, Thai-style fish cakes sound good.
Yeah.
Never tried them. Thai-style.
The Thai style, they come with a cock and ball.
If you're wondering why Richard's name is Dora the Explorer, because when he goes shopping, he has to have a backpack on. So they gave him the nickname at work as Dora the Explorer because he...
Yeah, my backpack. It's there on side waiting.
Hey, Dora. I'm Laura.
Plus, it's his bike with a little basket as well.
Dora the Explorer. I'm Laura the Explorer.
Look at that.
Who?
That's a
When
nickname.
I'm Dora, I'm Laura. Ooh.
Dora the Explorer. I'm Laura the Explorer. Hi.
Oh, I'm all right, Pat.
Johnny's laugh. Richard, are you going red or is it just you? I think he's got a light on there. It makes his face look
No.
red.
It's because I've been in shower and I don't know why I always end up like a Ribena
Yeah,
belly when I'm in
yeah.
the shower.
I'm sure you're a lot redder now than you were 2 seconds ago.
Well, it's just rising up a bit, you know what I mean?
It probably is a bit of blushing coming out.
It is now. You keep going on about it.
There's milk. Yo, who wants a milk when you can have a gilf, darling? I'm a gilf, grandma idol. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Me and all, Laura.
Grandma.
I'm
We're
a gilf.
grandmas. Exactly, we're glammas. Glammas. There you go. Deal with it, boys.
Yeah. I see what Gary's put.
Heat wave in Blackburn.
Really, it's been wet as fuck all day here. I mean, raining, like really raining.
Oh.
It got a lot wetter when I saw Richard, but the weather's really, really quite bad.
Hey!
You get wet when you've been out, Richard.
I know what fish cakes are,
I'm
but
going to end up having to open the window here.
That sounds good, actually. Did you make them yourself? That actually sounds fine.
Basically, it's mashed spud, smoked fish, spring onion.
I'd make those. That sounds really good.
Ooh, bet they nice.
I've made fish cakes, but I've never tried Thai style.
Not. Yeah, man, it's chili.
Mm. Yeah.
But, I'm not a chili person, but Richard definitely isn't.
I like
I'm gonna go and turn the heating off in a minute. It's doing me no good.
Yeah, excuses, Richard.
See, Laura's saving you on heating as well. What you got wrong?
That's it.
I turned mine off because I can't afford it, Johnny. Are you mad?
But yeah,
A good woman cuts down on your heating bill.
Having Laura on panel does have its advantages, Richard. Yeah, you have to go and turn your heating off.
Yeah, Richard, it has its advantages.
What's that one?
I missed it.
I'm looking at my bloody cup.
I'm sorry myself out here.
You're saying fucking hell, I've gone blind now.
Who the fuck would order a bag from Blackpool? Are you
No,
mad?
that has raised the temperature a little bit, Laura.
That's what you call an iPhone waft.
When it comes to women's breasts, you can't beat them by the pound.
Oh dear.
No.
You don't want 2 peas on an ironing board, do you?
No.
Or as Chris refers to them, 2 fried eggs.
It's not my fault. I was burdened with these.
I know. I'm saying, Laura.
Ashtonette, it's a burden. They are a
She was
backache,
ample.
they are a nuisance.
They were both ample.
They're more than a handful.
Yeah,
They're
they're both actually out.
Ample, I said, not ample.
You keep doing that, you're both going to have to go bottom layer.
They've got one head.
I
Two
say-
Johnny, you're getting smothered here.
Mine's on top of Richard.
Johnny, oh, watch out. You're going to get black eyes.
Hang on. Hang on.
Face like celebrity squares, this.
Yeah, you might not get monetized tonight.
No, you probably get.
Oh, yeah. Don't ever have a Laura on your family. You never
Johnny.
get monetized.
Smith's
Oh,
toys
yeah.
aren't going to use you.
There's nothing wrong with large breast, you know. Say
There is black nest. There's a lot wrong.
Black nest. a big pair of knockers.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
There's a lot wrong with the big boy.
Chris agrees.
Definitely.
I look like a mixture
Gary Cook jelly wobblers.
No, the Mitchell thing that got me. The
Yeah, Mitchell Brothers trying to say it.
Oh my god!
Yeah. You can shout, get out of my pub.
Yeah. That is one downside of them, so yeah, back pain. I have terrible shoulder
Yeah,
ache.
shoulder and back pain.
Yeah.
And
But
it
yeah.
slaps a lot, and you don't even realise you're doing it because you're
Hey,
like,
oh, Anthony, you've just missed it. Talking about knockers.
Anthony, hi.
You know, these kind of knockers.
Mm. We're
Yeah.
talking about
Laura's
how
knockers
our
need
knockers are the size
vents.
of our heads.
Laura's knockers come with ventilation.
Well, mine
This is
was
a
well,
top,
Johnny,
though,
what?
This is Freddy Krueger. This is a Freddy Krueger top. That's why it looks like that. Because it's Freddy
Yeah, I've got my ear bent.
Oh, I like Jeanette's top actually as well. Yeah.
Look, big
Yeah, I like
knockers
that.
require air conditioning.
That's what it is. That's why we
Only
do it.
problem with this top is, well, it's like a tie-dye thing.
Oh, come on, rub it on me then, Gary.
And I keep sort of looking down and thinking I've got something on my
It
top.
hurts.
Or can of DP.
It hurts, Gary. Sort it out.
Is that enough for Gary then?
Is that
I didn't know it come in cans. What you been doing?
I don't like that DP.
I've never tried it. Come on, rub some on my back. and
Claudio
I'll try
says even behind bars.
Yeah, boob ventilation. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right there.
Well, you know when
A pair of
I
knockers are going to produce a bit of heat, isn't it?
when I do my
Ah.
baking, I've got like a 2-camera setup.
it.
One, I have it pointing down. Partner always refers to it as boob cam.
I thought you were going to say one for each boob then.
Claudio just said that. And then you said you had a camera pointing down. I'm like, whoa, hang on, what? Mucky
No,
phone.
I mean when I'm
Camera
baking,
pointing
so they
down.
can see like what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
With your hands. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah.
I must smell deep heat. Oh, I didn't know what you were on about then. Yeah.
Well,
deep
no
heat.
says, is this a YouTube channel or one of those dial-up mucky phone lines?
That's why I laughed when you said the camera was
I
pointing
think-
down.
I think Dora the Explorer's gone for a lie.
I think Dora the Explorer needs a lie down, bless him. He's a bit overwhelmed.
Oh dear. He's got his head stuck out at window.
Got Laura, Jeanette, Richard.
Oh no, don't.
He's in his new chair as well.
Have
you tried yours yet?
It is, but I probably won't do it.
Don't wake him up, they'll spark her.
If it's eating, though, I'll do that. Yeah,
You haven't even tried a new chair yet. She'll swap to me.
Laura's got Richard all in a spin.
I
think that finished him off, Laura, with knockers.
Well, I had to put my fan on.
All right. Heat problems, I know, right? Kitchen. I like that kitchen.
Oh dear.
To explore the heat problem. It's had to cool down a bit for you.
All this knocker wobbling, we're killing me.
Yeah, the redness has gone off your face a little bit, Richard.
A little bit, yeah. You don't look so much like a tomato now, more like a pomegranate.
Too much jiggling going on top layer.
We're real women. Get used to it. This is what real.
I've got window open.
Well, I had eating on. I thought, book it away up, fire it down.
I've evened it out a little bit.
Go. Oh, wrong way.
Me and Johnny's piggy middle.
It's a fight between Richard and Gary. Like, which one's going to get to my doorstep first?
Yeah. I would go to Sesame and yeah.
Go on, say
she's
it.
got
Gary's wife will let him.
She's got a stick of Blackpool rock with your name on it, Richard.
I don't know if he's married or not. I'm only joking. No idea.
Stick of Blackpool rock.
We all like a stick of Blackpool rock. I mean, come
With
on.
your name on it.
Yeah, can I lick your name? I mean, the rock. Oh, you eat rock, you suck it. I mean, oh, shut up, Laura.
No, you want to know what he says? Can I suck your rock and see if it's your name all the way through?
Right, yeah.
I think you ought to bring that fan a bit closer, Richard.
Jesus, I'm tight to my head.
Only bit of rock that I've took is a cock on the stick.
There's only one thing I suck, and I haven't done that for a couple of years. So there you go. Hey,
Yeah,
I love some rock, definitely, Zoe. How's that for sure? Partners. He's not been under my bed, so I don't know, Gordo.
no, it's been Laura'd.
I've not long since I got out of shower, and every time I get out of shower, I always have a black shirt, red face. But conversations just set me off a bit.
It's meant to be taking Laura to some car show, but I think he's
So now,
scared,
Richard, you're penned in. You've got a pair of knockers above you and a pair of knockers at side on you.
Yeah, we're all knocking out in this room.
He's terrified. Johnny's loving it. Like, he's like, oh, in heaven, but like,
Okay, let's.
Well, Johnny's got a pair all to himself.
Isn't it? Exactly.
Yeah, we all. They're here.
Moves.
Yeah. Some are more ornamental than others.
But Richard's on about titivating himself up.
Oh, about getting the pledge out.
Says he's going to get rid of that side piece of his beard.
So now it's aggravating me.
And having his hair.
I'm going to get my hair cut on Friday.
I'm having my hair cut Friday.
It's unmanageable.
I know, man and all, Richard. Look at you. I've had straight hair all my life, and for some unknown reason, it started. I've got a kink in it, both sides. You see? Can't be doing with that.
Oh, great on top of mine.
But yeah, it's irritating.
That's what you call getting boopered. You get all the extras when you go private.
If you can afford it.
You get a quality from up your ass.
I look at it this way, Johnny. Thumb up horse is a thumb up horse, whether it's private or NHS.
Correct. Whether you pay for it or not, it's probably going to feel the same, isn't it? Not that I've ever had a thumb up my ass before.
Well, NHS,
Yeah.
NHS money, you get dirty fingernails and no gloves.
No, it's not my thing, that shoving things up my ass.
But what I'm saying is, whether it's NHS or whether it's Bupa or private or whatever, it's still a bum up your arse. A finger up your arse.
Oh, she wants a finger. She's been greedy now. Jeanette, she wants that up for a thumb.
They'd be lucky if they get any up mine, Johnny.
Well, personally, I'm an ass virgin, so you know. Nothing.
When I had Callum, I taught muscles up me, Jaxie.
Yeah, beer is that like all one fell out.
So they had to stitch me up, and basically, doctor stuck a finger up me fandango. Said, what? Not up me ring piece. It says,
did you shout Arriba?
Can you squeeze?
So no one can fucking punch you in the face.
I had an 8'11" baby, and then I had all muscles in my arse toe, and I had indignity of shoving a finger up me ring piece.
It all comes out on the.
Can you come back next week? Why? Because I've lost my fucking wedding ring.
Oh no!
God. No matter how it starts, we either always end up talking about shit, sex, asses, assholes, or whatever. It ends up that way.
But yeah.
So I've lost enough rings to fillet Samuel.
You probably wouldn't even get an earbud up mine.
I know, right? Mine's strictly exit. And it's fucking well staying that way, boys. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm not a bum person. I think, you know.
I think that's I don't know.
A bum is a waste
I have my own personal opinions.
Not even if you get over enthusiastic.
I personally couldn't. I don't think I could have it. I mean, the pain. Oh God, no! Can you imagine?
Yeah, but if you think of it as more of a surprise.
A surprise! That'd be a surprise when your eyes pop out of your head, Johnny. Literally.
I don't think it's.
That's when you find out how well your head ball's fastened at bed.
I must admit, you know, I'm with Laura on that one. I don't do pain.
That scares me.
It's just
You know what I mean?
It's just.
It was a bit of a shock, and I broke the head
I
ball.
know. Rhea says bum fun. It don't sound fun to me. Not
No,
me
it is
neither.
to me.
Rhea.
Exactly, Bria.
doesn't seem
It's
like
like,
the right
no,
thing to be doing, so.
no, that sounds scary to me, actually.
That's
Like,
not how the human body's set up. It's set
Yeah.
up.
no,
for
that's
cooking
strictly exit. That's how it's
waste.
Yeah,
got an
exit,
exit
yeah.
sign on it. Exit
Yeah.
only.
Yeah, it's exit only, correct. It's a
Exactly.
one-way street.
My exit hole will always remain my exit hole. It'll never become my entry hole.
But yeah, well, I mean,
I'll put it
You
in
know,
writing.
oh,
Oh, ouch.
even if I like that sort of thing, there won't be no chance.
We've only ever experienced that with
Harry.
cheap toilet roll.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Almost,
Yeah.
Johnny, a couple of times with cheap toilet roll, the finger straight through.
Oh,
I
can you remember that Izal toilet paper? What
Oh,
you used to have
God,
at
yeah.
school?
Ended up with a brown spine.
It's skinning
that
up your
stuff
arm like
That stuff
Grandad.
was shiny, like fucking. You don't fold it in case you got a fucking paper cut on your
Oh,
hand.
God, no. I won't really
don't
think
put
of
my
it.
finger into it, Gary. And mind you, I put my mouth with her. She's so soft.
But yeah, eyes out. You know, it's got
It'll
more,
never come near you if you do that.
more skins on it than Brands Hatch. You know what I mean? Terrible stuff that way, weren't it?
Yeah, pussy, I've run out of bog roll.
What they were thinking of.
And then they thought they were doing a favour by buying it in roll instead of that in that box stuff. You know, like individual sheets.
Mm.
Yeah, pussy, I've run out of bog roll.
It was just like tracing paper.
Oh,
I
it was.
buy like
Horrible
64 rolls every month.
In fact, did you notice whenever you did art, they had a roll of it?
I don't get it from eBay though.
Partner says who thought of running a waste pipe through a recreational area. Yeah, exactly.
What Gordon's book?
Gordon, you fucking moron. Oh my god. Don't use in the sun.
Don't use in the sun.
Oh, I definitely shrink it and not
Yeah,
enlarge it.
don't buy a back massager off flipping Wish.
Hey,
No,
right, mate, hold the charge.
That's one thing, Laura. Richard's got a love buzz.
Yeah,
He needs to get one from Blackpool, Jeanette. He needs to get a massager from Blackpool.
I got one off Wish.
Show her your love buzz, Richard.
I don't know if it's here. Hang on.
It's supposed to be a muscle massager.
Off Wish.
Oh,
This
really?
off Wish.
Is it? Is it
Oh,
one of those?
The
yeah.
velvet case.
That's not. What the fuck? That looks like something I've seen on Pornhub. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like
That-
something you
that's
interviewed
all
people
right,
the week.
yeah.
Hello, how are you doing today?
That is still what it's supposed to be.
And it's remote control as
yeah.
well, Laura.
Yeah, it's
You
got a
don't
remote
think you
control.
take
You
me
want
to this car
do-
show? Don't bring that. Just
Don't
say
bring that.
Don't bring that.
Like his
Yeah,
dream.
definitely don't bring that.
Fucking downstairs and thinking, fuck me, he's got workers in at fucking 10 or 11.
10 to 11. He's got fucking drill out.
Anybody ask you making some adjustments?
It's Richard.
Oh,
Richard. But yeah.
I think
So the moral of the story is read the small print before you buy off a Wish.
Correct.
Exactly.
That's the
Just
only
to
thing
get
I've
me
ever
over.
bought.
I
off
used to
Wish,
do wish content on my channel. I used to do reviews and
But
shit
yeah.
for that. Make me own with me.
You know, the moral of the story, toilet paper story, is always buy good stuff.
I buy in bulk from Amazon every month. It's good stuff there. It's like 4-ply stuff. It's actually really good. I get like 64 rolls for 20 quid. That's all well impressed.
You see what Gordo's put?
Oh, well
I've got about
impressed.
50 rolls in my
This is I've been having real problems with you. It says the most common one seems to be you said you'd be home from the pub 3 hours ago.
Nah, Timo's way worse back, guys. Don't touch Timo.
You
Wish
did
is
it in the
okay,
dog.
Excuse me.
Well, I think the delivery, yeah, you wait about 10 days for delivery, don't you, if you're lucky.
But
Wish you forget you've ordered it, so it's like a surprise when it arrives.
What's Costco?
it's a big
It's
like
a cash and carry place.
cash and carry.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I love cash and carries. My adopted dad
Love
used to
that
have a
real
cash
for
and
me.
carry card because he owned a shop.
But
Fucking love those things.
it's false economy buying cheap, shitty toilet paper. Put
Oh yeah,
yeah.
no, I buy mine off
All in
Amazon.
the
It's not
phone.
cheap and shitty.
Especially if you want to keep your nails clean.
Yeah, right.
quilted all the way.
I buy, what's it called? I buy Sainsbury's
Quilted.
double rolls. I buy. And they're tightly wound, and you get 2 rolls in 1 roll, you see.
He buys
That's
tight
all.
rolls, 2-in-1 tight rolls.
Lightly wound.
Tightly
Tight
We call
wound.
round.
We
Oh.
call them sausage rolls in Yorkshire.
Or another way of saving on toilet roll is just always try and have a dump at work.
Yeah, then you're using their bog roll, not yours.
Yeah.
You save on toilet roll and you save on water.
Well, ask your fitness instructor how you do a handstand in the shower.
That's one thing. I've never used a bidet. I've never used a bidet.
I have once. So it was quite interesting.
If you sit another way around, you can put your phone on top.
You don't want to be sitting the normal way around. You don't want to be sitting the normal way around. It's still fucking confusing. I know what it's meant to do, but it's going up the wrong hole and it's doing this.
No, but being a bloke, you can end up with your balls harpooned.
Balls, though, so you're good.
You can buy bidets that you actually clip on your normal toilet. You know what I mean?
Really? Yeah, great.
On Amazon.
Great. You stick with your erection, Richard, and leave the.
In Yorkshire, we call it a wet flannel.
I don't mind casting you like.
Yorkshire, we call it a wet flannel.
The Yorkshire wet flannel.
I just bought new flannels the other day. How sad is that? I'm 43 and I finally tell I'm old because I'm so happy that I got new towels. Oh no!
That recycled stuff. It says somebody already beat to it.
Oh,
the newspaper is the worst. The newspaper is always as bad as the child.
I never thought of it that way, Gordo.
Yeah, when you wipe your ass on the newspaper and you look around, it says News of the World.
I don't know, Johnny, but do you remember the toilet roll we used to get as kids in the schools, Johnny? They're like tracing paper stuff.
That Izal.
Yeah, you couldn't even fold it to wipe your ass in case you got a paper cut.
I love the Carry On films, partners. Don't even go there.
I watch all Carry On. I've got them all, mate.
I love them. My adopted dad had all of them. He's a fucker, but he's good taste in films. I loved all of them, especially Carry On. Fuck me, Carry On. The one with the werewolves.
There was one called Carry On.
Oh yeah.
The one with the werewolves. That was my the first one I ever saw, and I fell in love with them ever since that. They were dodgy werewolves in like blue overalls.
Oh, I know which one you mean. That were like
Carry On Screaming. Carry On Screaming. That was it. And they were so dodgy, but I just loved the films. They're just so funny. The fancy toilet. I used to have one of those toilet seats with like the starfish and stuff in it.
What shit? What is it?
You can buy toilet roll by pallet. Look,
I should do that. You see, I buy like a third of that pallet every month.
What did he die from?
£469 for that pallet.
Oh, I paid 20 quid for like 64 rolls. I'm well happy me. Oddbod, yes. Is it Anthony? Yes, Oddbod. Yes, exactly. And Lily, the woman that looked like the mum from the Munsters.
Yeah.
That was the Izal toilet paper.
Oh, medicated.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Now
medicated?
What's medicated got to do it? It's still saying.
Yeah, just when it paper cut into your ass, you won't get an infection.
I haven't been camping for years, Park Nest, but I used to really love it.
It were glossy and shiny. It were basically fucking photo paper.
It can't be as bad as the toilet rolls in the school that we used to have. The like tracing paper shit. That was horrible.
Yeah,
literal tracing paper.
You used to wipe your ass and all you do
is in like a box.
Toilet tissue. Oh, right. Cool. I've never seen that before.
Before we went up market and had it on roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had them in art section.
It bugs me that if you go for a dump at services and it's one of them things and it just lets you have one square at a time. I think, what use?
Oh, Richard, you're really telling me I'm talking about
one fucking square.
All this dump talk, Richard, you're really turning me on.
Well, you see, Richard was a trucker, you see. Richard was a trucker.
Oh, well. I found out I was pregnant with my daughter in the back of my ex's truck. In a cup. Right. I did. In the back
you found out or you did it?
No, I did a pee test in a cup in the back of his truck. And that's how I found out I was pregnant with my daughter.
Oh,
yep. There you go. And now she's 22. Harry H. Corbett was in Screaming. Yeah, he was in a few of them. I liked him.
I like this
as well. And Kenneth Williams.
Yeah, he was in a lot of them.
Kids these days got it easy.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
They never had to wipe.
Yeah, Jeanette, in baking you call it parchment, don't you?
Yes, that's what we're wiping our asses on in school.
And I do buy it on a roll.
Exactly.
Slide off.
Kenneth Williams, so funny. And
You're
Barbara.
supposed to wipe your ass with toilet roll, not slide off the fucking toilet roll.
Yeah. Harry H. Corbett.
Steptoe son. Harold.
Harold, yeah. He was a cool dude.
Steptoe son.
Oh, I love them. They were funny.
When they put room in half with board and they had half a telly each to and all it was, and he had controls on his side so he could shoot channels.
We were watching a football match, Montana. Put a turnstile in living room.
Dirty old man.
Yeah.
When he bust his waterbed. When he pretended he'd hurt his back. The old guy.
But it's you know, it shows how old we are when we're talking about Izal toilet paper.
All right.
You don't know the struggle is real.
I can remember when they used to put newspaper on a nail in Pocket Yard.
Yeah, I remember they did an interview with him and he had a proper little accent.
Newspaper on a bloody nail. And you could tell when it were payday because you had bog roll for a bit. Tuesday, we're back onto newspaper.
Well, we didn't have central heating or running water. We used to have to have a bath in a tin bath in front of fire.
Yeah, we had a bath, but we didn't have central heating because it's winter time. We used to have frost on inside at windows.
But yeah, my dad were building a bungalow, so we thought we were royal family when we moved into that. Toilet separate tip bathroom, a bath with running water, you know, and central heating.
My mum, she still has her outside bog. She has an inside bog as well, but outside.
You should have said Daily Mail with that one, partner.
Still fully functioning.
Can you imagine? I mean, I can still remember having a piss pot under bed.
Goes under.
Yeah, because we'd have to walk up yard.
Bloody water in me ear.
Outside toilet. And especially if it was icy or it was snowing, rather than, you know, if you just wanted a piss, you know, you'd have one in a piss pot.
Piss pot.
Yeah. So there. I'm that old. Hey, tell you, when we moved into this bungalow that my dad built, we thought we were royalty. We didn't have to piss in a piss pot. We got a toilet that was separate to bathroom, eating, and not running water. So yeah, you know, we thought we were royalty. And this is another thing. When we first had phone put in, me, my sister, and my brother, who were going to phone first.
Yeah, because you're a lazy cunt, Parkness. Just saying.
But I thought I just wanted to even it out, Parkness, you know, and yeah.
Yeah, so does he.
Richard wants to be near my boobs. So
Richard's surrounded by big boobs.
Yeah.
He loves it.
I've never had so many big knockers in one session.
In other words, he's in heaven because he's surrounded by big knockers.
There are two knockers and a bit of a
he wants to take me on a date in his car park nest to a car meetup. So what do you think about that?
Hey, Laura, I'm going to tell you something funny now.
Buy me a kebab on the way back, though. I don't care.
Right. Me and Richard were talking privately after stream one night.
Uh-oh, what have I done?
And can you remember when I spilled coffee down me? And he says, can you explain to person at A&E how come you spilled coffee down your knockers? So, yeah, easy, it missed my mouth and went down the front. So I sat there and I said, it's all right, Richard. I said, it ain't burnt it. Yeah, we're good to go because it ain't burnt out. But yeah.
Oh, look, Parkness coming in with some dodgy comment because he doesn't know what to say.
but the thing is, yeah, it were really concerned about me burning my knockers with Richard.
I bet he was. Wait, Richard. Just really concerned about her burning. Sorry, my hair's
It was just, you know, me having to explain to them in A&E how come I'd burnt my knockers.
I just have to face my fan for a minute.
Temperature's rising.
Has it got hot again all of a sudden, Richard?
Too much cleavage going on here.
It's not mine, it's Laura's.
I'll go put a jumper on. Shall I go put a jumper on?
No.
I feel uncomfortable, Richard. Such a bad actress.
Even I've got to admit, Laura, I like the view.
This top's gorgeous, though. It's Freddy Krueger look. It's Freddy Krueger's thing. It's
Very tight fitting.
And he rips it.
It's certainly a snug top.
Snug top.
So what day are you picking me up, Richard? You can take it off in your car. Maybe.
Half miles Blackpool away from you, Richard?
That's
It's
Richard's
not far,
only
only half
phone.
an hour. It's only half
Well, it's
an
on
hour.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, I've got a full diary of doing absolutely nothing. So whenever, you know.
Gary says lovely bars.
Nightmare on Nightmare. I love that film. Look, Freddy Krueger. Although I don't know, it's kind of. I've been thinking.
Well, you two should make full use of the private chat. There you go.
Look, I can send him my number on TikTok if he wants it. But
I've got it. You've got it. You've sent it me.
Well, try fucking messaging me then, you cunt. I wasn't going to say anything and make you look bad, but
It's no good you having a number and not communicating with Richard.
I think I am. I'm sure
I
I
sent
have.
him a number about a month ago, Jeanette, and he's not fucking bothered messaging me. So okay.
I'm sure I sent you a message back of some
sure
sort.
you haven't.
I know.
Oh dear, Richard.
Get a room for fuck's sake. We're gonna
Dear
get a car.
Richard,
We're gonna go on a date
Richard,
in the
yeah.
car,
What am I
and then
going to
we'll
do with you? Hi, Alan.
Alan
No,
Starr,
yeah. Laura's sort of warming the temperature up a little bit.
Jeanette's
Warming?
pimping me out,
Right.
so that's what's going on. Cheers.
I'm pimping you out. You're doing that
You've
all
got
by
to pay her
yourself.
a load of money to date me. You know that. You've got to pay her a lot of money to date me. You do know that. I'm just saying. Jeanette, you're gonna be rich.
What am I going to say? What am I getting out of it?
Are you on commission?
She's not pimping me out.
You on commission?
We're trying to set up a date, but you know what? You give a guy a number and he doesn't message you in like a month. You don't
Hey,
know what to think.
Us ladies need to be, treated in the way that we're accustomed to being treated, Richard.
Well, no, I don't. Trust me.
I mean,
I don't.
I
Trust me. Nobody knows what my last relationship was
Yeah.
like.
There you go. Partner says a finder's fee. There you go.
That was the easiest one of them all. Fuck that, no. Finder's fee. Yeah, finder's fee. There you go.
I'll send you a message. I will. I can find
I've
your number.
texted you, didn't reply. You don't have my number, you muppet. I don't even know you, dude.
Hey, up.
You
Hey,
did. Gary,
hey,
you know my ex had a big
tell
beard.
Laura that joke that Azy told you, Richard.
No, I can't. Hold on.
See, he's
I've
shy.
already read somebody else.
What, a woman went into doctors and she says, I've got problems down below. So he has a look and he says, do you mind if I numb it first? So she says, no, go ahead. So I went, nom, 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 nom.
Oh, no.
Richard thought that was hysterical. Yeah. Nom, 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 nom.
Love
I love my drones.
Love my drones. Hello.
But
No,
yeah,
my ex had a big old beard, Gary. Trust me. Beards don't bother me. It's a face saddle. Get on a ride. Richard's like, have I got enough room in the back of my car? Oh,
This
no.
got a big old car, Laura.
Plenty of room in my car.
Plenty of room. And I haven't been in it, Laura, but I've seen it car. It's massive. He's got a massive one.
It is.
Chris.
There you go. That's Richard's car. Look,
What is that?
move your big noggin out of way, Richard.
What is it? It's an SUV,
The next
obviously.
5 BMW.
Oh, Beamer.
BMW.
Yeah. I like the colour.
That's called Le Mans Blue. Le Mans
Come
Blue.
on, I'm the man. Oh, look, my highlighter matches it. My highlighter actually matches it. It's blue.
Well, he's taking a cruise in. Next time there's a cruise going off.
I'm sure there's one this Friday. I'll find out and I'll send you a message. I promise.
I'll
don't,
remind him, Laura.
I usually don't find out till about 3 hours.
Hello, Callum.
Hi, Callum.
Hello.
I have a spy in the camp who messaged.
This chat isn't for you, Callum.
Why?
You're being very naughty, Callum.
Yeah.
Very naughty.
It's turned into a naughty chat this time.
Naughty chat.
We're being very naughty. Yeah.
MOT point, that's nothing.
35 quid.
45
and that's
quid it were. 45 quid.
Oh, I thought it was 35.
Passed with no advisories. Amazing. Unbelievable. In fact, I nearly fainted.
They usually tell you need a whole new fucking engine.
Oh, yeah, I've
They
spent
hope they spent that much money on it lately, Laura. He expected a whopping bill.
including tyres, I've spent 1,300 on it in the last 2 months, 3 months.
Oh, you could have got 2 new cars for that.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, it's going soon, is that car?
That's a lot of money to pay. This, I'm so glad. I can drive, but I'm so glad I don't have my license and don't have to have a car.
The one that topic where we had to do a
Too much
mock
money.
on that side.
I'm laughing at Chris.
First time I've ever had an MOT without an advisory, I think.
Johnny 5's RAV4 is like £5 a year. Johnny 5 RAV4 is amazing, apparently.
Hey,
Go on,
past this
Johnny.
MOT.
Go on, there we go. I knew he'd start bringing it out. Go on.
You've had 3 passes this week. Who else has took an MOT? Boy, we
Partner.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Got
your
my
point.
face.
Sorry, we're going. Were it yesterday?
Yeah.
They were going to take his. Partners has passed. Yours has passed. Johnny's has passed.
Whee.
And then
Actually, Richard as well.
My
Actually,
car was still in
Richard,
bits
go on
3 days
I
before the
think
MOT.
before we being in the car as well.
My car was still in bits 3 days before MOT. So I got it back together in time.
What's an XC90? I don't know that one.
Volvo.
Google it.
Big one.
XC90. Is that a Beamer? XC90. Is that a Volvo? Oh, it is a Volvo, yeah. Oh, that's quite nice.
Hey, Anthony said hello to you.
Oh,
That light's been flickering again.
our stuff has just gone out.
But
Volvo, the safest car on the road, apparently.
Welcome to the Jeanette's blind date. It's not exactly blind date, is it?
With your whole
Number 1. Where are you going on your date? You're going on a car ride to a car show. Hey, let's go. Woo, woo. And you're getting a kebab at the end of the night.
So I was expecting more than a B&Q car park.
That's a perfect date for me, do you know? I'm cheap as fuck. Oh, that sounds horrible, doesn't it? I'm cheap as fuck. I don't.
Pardon me.
I like just being with someone, getting to know them. You don't need to spend money to do that shit.
Exactly. That's exactly Richard's sentiment,
And that's,
Laura.
that's perfect date. Look our show, get a kebab at the end of the night. Oh, yes.
A peck on
Oh,
cheek
good thing.
and at night, and yeah, we'll have to do this again very soon. You know what I mean?
Tomorrow, stay over and I'll cook your breakfast.
Usually happens so long. Usually after the first time, you don't want to come back.
I was just going to say, Laura, yeah, play your cards right, Richard, and she might let you stroke a pussy.
Yeah.
I have to catch it first.
Down there, she's waiting. She's down there. She's
fun again for a minute.
Away, but she's down there. I'll even cook you full English.
He's very well versed in that kind of pussy because his mum's got one.
Just think so too, I won't be here.
I like a guy that likes animals. I like.
Next time, Richard, put a thinner t-shirt.
I might wear this
He's off for a second shower.
I might wear one even riskier. Like Gary Ross was talking about some of the clothes I wear. Well, Richard's seen it on TikTok. I might wear some of that.
Have I?
She might wear some for you, Richard.
How about that little leather and lace top? I'll wear that with a little skirt. We'll go in the car, go cruising.
Oh, Laura.
Oh, Laura.
We'd end up crashing.
I might be 43, but I think I'm 20. Let's go.
Hey up, Laura. Do you realise Richard not asleep tonight?
Wow, tell me then, Richard.
Gently, don't just past its MOT and he's trying to sell it.
Oh shit. I just spilled my drink.
You don't want him selling 4 wheels because the fucking Kirsten car's gone. 4 new tyres
Where's
for sale.
Tracy tonight, anyway? I haven't seen Tracy all night, Johnny.
Probably fell asleep.
Oh yeah.
You didn't get Kelly to sleep till 10:30.
It's late for normal people. I keep thinking I'm not normal.
Well, when you're on Ramsey's at 3 o'clock in the morning, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
Tracy, I was just talking about you. What the fuck?
Just ask where you were, Tracy.
I literally was just saying, where the fuck is Tracy? No way.
Hey up, Laura. Guess what we made last night?
What?
Traditional Yorkshire parking.
Oh, parking! Oh my god, I haven't had that for about 5 or 6
And
years.
Callum started doing baking with me as well, so he's my apprentice.
Oh, I'm assistant pickering and quality control.
Yeah, quality.
Oh, go on, good lad.
Callum did banoffee pie.
Oh, nice. Callum, can I have some of your banoffee pie, please?
No.
No! What?
We had some after his tea.
Oh,
We had
no!
ice cream.
I love banoffee.
They like salted caramel ice cream.
I love salted I love it. Oh, God, anything with sugar.
And Laura, all you need is 600 mils of whipping cream and a tin of carnation caramel.
Yeah.
And that's salted caramel ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Whip your whipping cream up till it's sort of holding its shape. Plonk your thing in and, mix it in. That's it.
That's how babies are made.
I know, right?
So, yeah.
Like next to me. Oh,
5 minutes, Laura, and you've got salted caramel ice cream. Oh, God.
I've got 18 years of
age.
health.
I'm really bad for having a sweet tooth.
Hello, Tracy. How are you doing?
Honestly, Laura, it's to die for. Honestly. And if you've got a mixer, you can have it.
No, I'm my mixer. I don't have a mixer. I'm my mixer. I have whisks, but hand whisks.
But yeah. So.
Step on the crack, break him on the
doing
back.
whip it.
Do that.
Devo. Is it Devo?
Devo. What's
Devo.
that?
I don't know. Well, yeah.
Then
we're piss pots on the red. Red piss pots.
Yeah.
But anyway. But yeah, Callum's been baking with us. Is it about 3 or 4?
Oh, yeah.
They made strawberry muffins last week.
Oh, nice one. Did you eat all of those as well, Callum? I bet you didn't save me any, did you?
Of course I did, Laura.
Of course you did. Didn't save me.
He's like,
Forget about Laura.
he's He's like a dustbin, honestly.
My brothers are like that. They will eat so much. I do not know where it goes in their bodies. I literally don't.
But yeah, it comes the bottomless pit.
Yeah, they're like that.
He made them chocolate cornflake things with Smarties and
Buns. I like doing those.
Yeah, well, he made them as well. He made. I don't know. Can't remember.
Probably that's it.
Can't remember.
Richard, you're gonna be like 100 pounds heavier in a week of dating me if you dated me. Do you know that? Because I just
don't want that. Bloody hell. I'm trying to lose weight.
I love bacon. I'm on it, me. Especially banana bread. I've really got a thing for banana bread right now. It's so fucking easy.
Not involve a toaster.
Huh? What?
So banana bread, does that involve a toaster?
No, it's kind of like a cake, Johnny, but more.
You know, I do. I just slice loads of fucking bananas, stick it
And
between
it's fucking
two slices
beautiful,
of bread,
especially
and
when
stick
it's just come out the oven and it's still warm. Oh my god!
Wait for the
Another one is you put chocolate chips in it, Laura.
In a banana bread. Oh yes, I'm gonna have to do that. I don't even know why I've not thought of doing that before, but that sounds.
And you can use either. You can use white or milk chocolate.
Yeah, I'd probably use milk. That actually sounds really, really good. I can't believe I never tried that before. What are you looking at? You ain't getting none. No, it's bad for cats. Bad for cats. I wish you could see her. There's like bottles in the way, but she's down. You can't even. She's down there by the door, on the floor. What are you doing? I can't even move my camera up. You can just see. There you go. There's her head.
Yeah.
She's rolling about, going, "Oh, look at me! I'm so beautiful. Come near me, and I'll run away." You're so cruel. You're beautiful, love. You can get away with it.
Well, Porto beat Arsenal 1-0.
So, is this thing gonna happen then? You know, are you taking us to a car cruise, Richard?
Yeah, I will do. Yeah.
Yeah, Richard.
I'm just trying to find one now.
Yeah, Richard.
No need to get out at car, Laura, because he sort of watch us from afar. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I know
he can look after me in his car. He can make sure I'm okay in his car.
He'll protect you.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he's searching internet for.
He's only had my number for a month and hasn't bothered messaging me, so you know.
I'll send you a message. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like that when BT send me a bill. I'm not fucking talking to you.
I've got to admit, I pay my BT bill every month.
No, I'm joking.
I need my Wi-Fi.
Our phone went other day, and I thought, well, we're upstairs. I think I ripped bath or something.
No, I was there as well, weren't I?
Anyway, so it were typical, you know,
Scammer.
Asian, you know, named Daniel or some or other.
Daniel.
And Sky Security. So Chris just went and put phone down.
No, he signed and then put phone down.
But yeah. But yeah. You ain't it story about blow up doll, have you?
You read one about Teddy's.
Who else got a blow up doll?
No, when we had a scam call, and I don't know where it come from, and you know. Anyway, Chris,
I thought you were about that sexual Amazon search you did it, was it? Her search history is fucking blatant.
Anyway,
Yes.
Mine up.
I think it was mobile. Anyway, phone.
Rubber dolls, fake fannies. You were
All right, shush,
Anyway.
let's do something.
So Chris answered it, and same thing, Asian caller. My name's
But they're from India.
Jonathan or whatever his name
Yeah,
was.
they've always got English in there.
I'm trying to get hold of you.
Called Dave Smith.
I called Jonathan. They were trying to get hold of you.
It were a woman. So anyway, she was going on about your Sky TV. It's unsafe and security. Anyway, you know, whatever gumph they tell you. So Chris says, "Hang on a minute." So she says, "Yes, sir." He says, "My blow up doll's going down." He says, I need to pump her up." So he's up phone and he's going. Even she was laughing on the other end. So anyway, when he'd done that, and he says, "Thank you for you know, bearing with me." He says, "I know you're a scammer." He says, "So bye." But yeah, can you hang on a minute while I blow up doll back up? It's yeah, I think it's got a puncture. I was sat there, I was absolutely pissing myself.
I'm with EE, right? And I think they've been trying to get hold of me for last year or something.
On while they actually were doing that. Yeah, and then she was laughing, and I think she knew we were pissing about.
I've got it on speakerphone today. Listen to this.
But yeah.
Blow up doll.
So he says something about, "Do you want to know what her name is?" So she said, "No, thank you for, you know, yeah, the call ended."
She's called Sticky Vicky.
But yeah, it was hilarious.
Were you there, Johnny, on time when I got that scam call?
I says, "How did you come up with that?" He says, "I don't know." He says, "It just sort of clicked in my head when I answered call," and she says, "It's from Sky, you know, security and all this shit." He says, "I knew straight away it were a scam call."
I got one from a couple of months ago saying Vodafone this time, didn't I?
But yeah, the blow up doll's got a leak. Can you hang on while yeah.
Talk.
I was telling it on a live stream, Laura, and that was the best live stream ever.
Don't tell me Sticky Vicky's died as well.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, she actually.
But
I didn't know Pat is our resident obituaries.
Yeah.
So
somebody rung me up from Talk when I lived at home, and she's saying there's something wrong with your internet. This is not protecting all that lot. And I said, "You're telling me there's something wrong with my internet?" I said, "You've got dead monkeys hanging off your wires." I said, "And you were telling me there's something wrong with my internet?" He said, "In Delhi, wherever they ring up from, there's animals hanging off bloody wires and all."
Hey, Gordo's line is a good one. Yeah. Bristol Morgue, you tag them and I forgot. You stab them and we'll tag them.
No,
I've used the one before. I've used Blackpool Crematorium. You kill them, we grill them. I've used that one before.
Yeah,
we'll drill them.
Yeah, you kill them, we grill them. Blackpool Crematorium. You kill them.
Yeah, you kill them, we push them out to sea.
Johnny was on Tom's live stream a few weeks back, and I got a scam caller on the phone while I was live on Tams's, and I gave him so much shit for 10 minutes. The guy told me to fuck off. It was on loudspeaker. It tried to say it was from my bank. My bank never calls me and never has and never would. They'd go through my
don't call you.
Exactly. So I gave him so much shit for like 10 minutes straight that he ended up going, "Fuck off, cunt," and put the phone down. Everyone heard it. It was so funny. I was like, "Yeah, well, you ain't
say to me, that's
good customer services to say you're a bank."
Yeah, I know, right? Exactly.
So did you spell that with a double? W.
And you know what happened to this? You know, the customer's always right.
Yeah.
We were wrong.
I knew they were chatting shit, and it was funny because while I had them giving them shit for 10 minutes, they weren't scamming some poor old dear. So I'm glad about that. Fuck them.
Well, that's it.
You'll get the old folks by saying, "Can I have your last 4 digits?" And then, just as they start reading them out, you say, "Oh, sorry, I meant your first 4 digits," and then they've got your full bloody number. Then.
Exactly. Yeah, they do that. Yeah, I've seen that before.
Me nanny got.
Luckily, I'm kind of compassed for stuff like that. I watch a lot of scam beaters, but I know my bank's never called me.
Yeah.
I never would.
There's a
It
guy
would
on
always be
YouTube who
You know what the biggest rip-off is for old folks? Fucking Reader's Digest.
actually
That's
hacks
the big
into
one.
scammers' cameras and can see
I know,
them.
Zoe. Like, my name is David Smith, but I have a really strong Hindu accent. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Chris
what?
has watched that as well. They've got an inside man in the call
Into
centre,
cameras
and they've rows and rows of Asians.
Yeah, that's what it
Rows
is.
and rows
Chris,
of them.
if you ever see
They're
one of
all
those
making
on
the
the
same
fucking live
phone
stream,
call.
call them a benchod. Call them a benchod or a madachod, okay? I lived in Bradford for 7 years. I know. Benchod is sister fucker. Madachod, mother. Motherfucker. Madachod is motherfucker. Benchod is sister fucker. I know this for a fact, and that's what a lot of the scam baiters I watch call them. Benchod, sister fuckers. Benchod. So if you ever get any of those, call them a benchod and see how quick it winds them up.
I've seen one where the
What's the one for goat then?
I only know sister
pretty
fucker and
old.
motherfucker, benchod and motherchod.
Police officers calling a scam centre and they're saying, "Oh, we're gonna give you a warrant or some arrest charge," and they're like, "Show it out."
Yeah. They threaten old women with like the FBI and shit, and these
Oh,
old women are so scared for their lives.
Do you know something? That is the worst low to
Nigerian
the low when they prey on old
It's just a
people.
You try to tell me my Nigerian princess isn't real?
No,
I'll tell you something as well. A lot of these Asians that are in these call
They're
centres,
Indians.
I was brought up in West
Asian.
Yorkshire, Partners.
they're held to ransom, and they put them up in these things, and they're not let them leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They've got some on them, and they're not let them leave. So they're made to work in these call centres.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's human trafficking at its worst.
Yeah, there's a lot of African, Nigerian, and all that, and Pakistani or Indian that are doing it. A lot of them.
Yeah, because I think we're at that Donald McIntyre. He did a program on it once.
Yeah,
and they actually drove past this place where they were housing them all, and basically they were getting paid peanuts, and whatever this apartment or whatever were costing were took out the wages. Everything were took out the wages, so they were basically left with peanuts at the end of it.
Yeah.
They couldn't go out, they couldn't do nothing, in case they escaped. They're very, very much,
The scam baiters that I watch on YouTube, some of them actually turn some of like the Indian ones specifically, and they end up working for the scam baiters, which is really good because they've got inside knowledge on that. And they didn't like doing it; they had to do
a
it.
lot of them Chris watchers. He said they plant a guy in call centre and he's wearing like a disguised body cam, and then there's rows upon rows upon rows, and they're all doing the same thing. They call in, but it's to me it's lowest to the low when they're preying on old people, because they don't come from a generation where the internet's savvy.
No.
You know what I mean? They're not internet savvy at all.
Gary, I won't mind if they deep breathe down the phone to me.
I'll get Chris to ring you then, Gary. He says,
a couple of hours ago when I got to the top of my steps with that chair, I'd have rung you up and give you a proper deep breathe down phone. An heart attack down phone.
I probably would.
Next one. Where's your
stairs?
Where's your
like that, maybe.
I ain't seen him lately.
Good night, Anthony. Nice to meet you.
Got to.
If I ever go to Richard's, I'll call you at the top of his stairs having a heart attack.
I once said to him, Laura, because if we come to visit, I'd need defibrillator and bloody oxygen tank.
Stop that shit.
But I'd need defibrillator and oxygen mask. That time I got to. That's if I made it to talk. Yeah, we've not seen him for ages, Anthony.
Who?
I'm just wondering where
Yeah,
it's
last
in.
week now, wasn't it?
You were in last night, weren't you?
Chris, can I fly up on your
No.
drone?
You're not in Bacon last night. No.
Was it last night? No.
They weren't in Monday, were it?
Yeah, we were in Bacon last night, I think.
Was he in
We see that's on the problem when I'm baking. I can't sort of, you know, I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing. I rely on Chris to tell me who's coming in and whatever. But anyway,
Randy. Hello, beautiful.
Right, I'm off skis, Jeanette.
yeah, I'm going to shut it down now anyway, Johnny.
I need
So
a pee.
thank you, Laura, for entertaining us tonight, and I'll give Richard a kick up arse and make sure he messages you.
I will.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I had to reset
That's,
his internet box, yeah.
Promise.
So, yeah. I'll keep
Yeah,
reminding him, Laura, till he messages you.
I will do.
See you later.
All right.
Bye, Laura.
See you later, Johnny.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh.
Laughing at Gary.